following is an exclusive presentation of the Nebraska Rural Radio Association. This is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, brought to you by Platte Valley Companies, your premier provider of financial services. Live from the Logos broadcast booth, here is Zach McKinstry.
Welcome into the Logos broadcast booth in the Platte Valley Company's pregame show here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as we get set to kick off Game 2 between the Canyon County Spuds and Western Nebraska Pioneers. Zach McKinstry here to bring you Game 2 action. And the Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gering. For the Pioneers, they have won 5 of their last 6 ball games and now 3 straight after beating the Spuds last night in a walk-off winner. That was an exciting one. Let's go ahead and recap it. The Pioneers had a good outing last night. Started out hot as they took an early lead, scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning, and were out to a 5-0 lead after some good performances. The first 5 batters reaching and scoring on highlighted a 2 RBI double off the bat of second baseman Kellen Rutz, a sac fly from Eric Smelko, and an RBI ground out from Cade McGee. And that put the Pios on top 5-0. 3 runs scored in the top of the 5th, though, as quickly answered did the Spuds. It was a 3-run home run off the bat of Carson Hake as he picked up his 2nd of the year and added the 3 RBIs. And it would stay like that until the bottom of the 6th. The Pios added an insurance run, scoring on a error from Kellen Rutz. It scored John Ponder, and that extended the lead to 6-3. Once again, the Spuds would get one back in the next inning, top of the 7th, after it pulled the starter Jonathan Simrod. He had a great day on the mound, 6.1 innings of work, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts, exited with the lead. But that 1 run would get things back to 6-4, and not another run would score until the top of the 9th. 1 away, and the Pios 2 outs away from sealing the deal. Another home run from Carson Hake. This time it was a 2-run bomb, and it tied the game in that top of the 9th inning. But Brandon Haston got the next 2 outs, and it sent us to the bottom of the 9th with the Pios trying to win it in 9 on a walk-off. The inning started with a double off the bat of Cade McGee as he smoked the first pitch he saw down the third base line into left field. It was followed by an Alex Zerfas strikeout, then an intentional walk of Jake English put runners on first and second before a single from pinch hitter J.T. Walden stayed on the infield and loaded the bases. Bases loaded, 1 away, and it was up to Jarrad Mazzaferro to drive in that winning run with the infield in. He shot one to the shortstop, Noah Denny, who fielded it on the backhand from an infield in position and fired home. It short hopped the catcher, and the run scored. It was an RBI single to close things out. The Pios won it 7-6, and Brandon Haston was awarded the win. His 4th of the year, advances to 4-0, while Henry Clark falls to 1-2 on the season. What a game that was, and the Pios trying to bounce back with that momentum and win here again to try and take the series against the Canyon County Spuds and move the win streak to 4 straight. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. See Shane and his crew at Scottsbluff Screen Printing for all your winter, summer, fall, or spring sports needs. We talked with head coach Antonio Garcia about tonight and last night as well, and he has a lot to say. We'll have all that and more coming up here on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
This time of year, fairs, festivals, fireworks, and food bring us together as a community. This is Doug Kaus, commercial lender and Nebraska market president at Western States Bank. As a bank, we've been part of this community for over 3 decades. Whether you've lived here your whole life or just arrived, we invite you to stop in and meet with one of our lenders. We're here to help you succeed and reach your dreams. As a community, we truly are better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 459287.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Bridgeport.
Is it time for a positive change? Ally Property Management and Real Estate is your ally in finding that perfect house or apartment to make a positive change in your life. Ally Property Management manages several rental properties in the Valley and may just have the perfect rental for you. With online tenant portals, renting has never been so easy. Ally Property Management and Real Estate is proud to be in downtown Gearing and is ready to be your ally in all your real estate needs.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome into the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. I'm here with head coach Antonio Garcia, coming off an exciting win last night. 7-6 got the walk-off after some late action in that one. An exciting game all the way through. You saw that 2-run home run in the top of the ninth to tie it. Did you know your team was going to win go into the bottom of the ninth?
I had a really good feeling our guys were going to compete and, come out with a win from start to finish. I know it got a little shaky there at the end, but I knew, when we went into the ninth, only needing one, I knew we were going to get it done.
Yeah, you had some at-bats go your way with some infield hits there at the end, and then Jarrad Mazzaferro getting it done in the last at-bat of the game on that nice hit to the left side. What do you like about that at-bat, and what do you like about that bottom of the ninth inning?
Yeah, our biggest thing, we've struggled with runners on third base less than 2 outs, and my biggest thing is early contact. I wanted him to get in the box, find a pitch he can try and do some damage with early in the count. And he did just that, got his pitch, and got the job done.
Yeah, so that's now 5 of your last 6, 3-game winning streak. Talk a little bit about the groove that you're trying to get your team into going into the final stretch.
Yeah, obviously there was no secret about it that we were struggling a little bit there. Guys were tired, but we're back to having fun and winning ball games and playing our best baseball. And we got 7 more to go before the playoffs, so hopefully we can just keep it rolling right into playoffs.
Yeah, chance at a series win tonight. You got Randy Garza on the mound, the big lefty. What can we expect from him?
Yeah, Randy's a grinder. He's going to compete with multiple pitches. My biggest thing is for him to find his groove early. Once Randy gets out of the first, he does a really good job for us. So just finding the groove early, competing in the zone, and I think he'll do a great job tonight.
All right, thanks, Tony. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Zach.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Building a legacy doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a plan. Hi, I'm Jody Rosiska, Raymond James Financial Advisor at Platte Valley Investment Center. From private wealth management to customized estate planning and wealth transfer, you can turn to us for comprehensive financial planning. We invest time in getting to understand you and your financial goals, so together we can create a strategy to help you live a life well planned.
Platte Valley Investment Center, Inc., Scottsbluff, Nebraska is not a registered broker, dealer, and is independent of Raymond James Financial Services. Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back at Oregon Trail Park Stadium here in the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gearing. You Pioneers getting set to take on the Spuds here in Game 2 action between the two. Lineups have been announced, and we are ready for the national anthem here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. So we're going to let you listen. When we come back, we'll have first pitch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium for Game 2 between the Spuds and the Pios.
Tonight by David Clark. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant the bumps bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
National anthem has been sung, and we're ready for first pitch between the Pios and the Spuds. The Pios take the field. Randy Garza will take the mound, and the Spuds will come to the plate for the top of the first inning. When we come back, Pios first pitch starting lineups in tonight's key to the game. We got a good one brewing. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay with us. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff. Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Mental Products.
Our mission at Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness is to provide both preventative and rehabilitative services. At Elite Physical Therapy in Scottsbluff and Gearing, patients count on the experience and compassion of our team in treating work and sports injuries, help you recover from surgery, or just help you get back doing what you love most. Flexible scheduling to meet your needs, and we are right here in Scottsbluff and Gearing to serve you. Katie and Shelley are across from Walgreens on West 27th Street and next to Fresh Foods in Gearing. Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness, delivering the treatment you need and the care you deserve.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park Stadium as we're ready to get set and get going here in Game 2 between these two squads. It is the 9th game total between the two. The Pios leading 5-3 on the series, with the only game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium last night in that walk-off win. First pitch home, swung on and missed, and we are underway. The opening pitch tonight is brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Here comes the 0-1 home from Garza. This one swung on and shot out into left field for a base hit. Zerfis will track it down and keep it from getting to the alley to hold the leadoff man Denny to a single. But it will be a first hit of the game to put Denny on first base, and it'll bring Cole Arnold up to the plate. It's time for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. Noah Denny leads it off with a single there. He'll be at short tonight, followed by Cole Arnold at the plate tonight at second base. Zach Tollerman will bat third at first tonight after DHing last night, as Garza's pitch home misses outside for ball one. Lucas Danielewicz will bat cleanup and be in the DH role in this one. Kane Ross in right field bats fifth. Carson Hake, the man with the 2 home runs last night, 5 RBIs in that first game, will be at third base batting sixth, followed by Cody Vaith behind the plate, Owen Bischoff in left field, and Ronnie McBride rounds out the order in center tonight. The next home misses low and in, and the count goes to 2-0 now on Cole Arnold. Defensively for the Pioneers, they line up with Alex Zerfis in left, Eric Smelko in center, and John Ponder in right. Antonio Nanez at third base, Jarrad Mazzaferro at short, Kellen Rutz at second. Cade McGee switches corner infields and goes to first, as this one's now shot out into center field. Smelko on the run will track it down for the first out. And Garza will have his first out recorded, as Tyler Davis will be behind the plate tonight for the Pioneers. So 1 on, 1 out now for the 3-hole hitter Zach Tollerman, as he'll come to the plate. Tollerman was 0 for 4 last night with a pair of strikeouts, trying to bounce back in this one. As the first baseman will see the first from Randy Garza here. The lefty's pitch home. Good fastball upstairs. Gets the swing and miss, and the count goes to 0-1. Randy Garza in his 9th outing of the year. As the next home in 0-1. Nice breaker there. Cuts over the heart of the plate for strike 2. As 7 starts, 31 innings of work, 28 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 32 hits allowed, with decisions in his last 3 appearances, but losses in his last 2. Here comes the 0-2 home now from the lefty as he delivers good fastball. This one dribbled out towards second. Kellen Rutz will field, no chance at 2, so he flips on to first for the first out, or excuse me, the second, and it moves the runner up to second with 2 away now. So nice play from Kellen Rutz there, charging that ball. No shot at trying to tag Denny or flip to second for the force out of the lead runner. So it'll move him into scoring position, and it brings up Lucas Daniewicz, tonight's beer batter here with 2 away and the runner in scoring position. Daniewicz out of Southern Illinois University, starting his freshman year in that COVID 2020 season. And it's the lefty Garza out of UTRGV comes home first pitch in this at bat. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Daniewicz has had some significant playing time with the Spuds this season. Actually, the most games on the team, 50 games under his belt. This is 51st. And a total of 177 at-bats, a .322 average with 7 extra base hits, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, and a triple on his line. He's got a 1-1 count here as Garza will look for the final out of the inning. Lefty looks to second and comes home. This one swung on and missed. Daniewicz comes up empty, and the count will go to 1-2 now as Garza looks for the first strikeout of the night and will try and retire 3 batters straight to end this top of the first inning. Lefty looks out to second, comes home, 1-2. Whoa, that one runs in and hits him. So Garza was ahead in the count, but a breaking ball there cuts too far in and hits Daniewicz on the lower body, looks like the leg, and he'll trot down to first base on the hit by pitch and put runners on first and second now with 2 away. Last night it was a similar start to the first inning as Ronnie McBride was hit by a pitch on a 1-2 pitch. But that was the only free pass that Jonathan Simrot would allow for the next 5 innings. 0-0 now from Garza. This one misses outside. Fastball moves the count to 1-0 on Kane Ross at the plate, the right fielder from Cuesta College, who did have some playing time last night, also in right field. And he had a heck of a day, 3 for 4 with 3 runs. The only at bat that he did not single in was a fielder's choice, and he came around to score in that one as well. The 1-0 to the plate, this one a breaking ball, and it scoots away from Davis back to the screen. It'll allow everybody to scoot up, and now 2 in scoring position with 2 away, and a 2-0 count to the 5-hole hitter. Kane Ross has had 35 games under his belt, a .259 average for these Spuds, with 7 extra base hits, 16 RBIs, but has an opportunity here to drive in some more. 2-0 home. Swung on, fouled back, and that'll go as the first strike in the at-bat to move the count to 2-1. So the mic'd up series comes back this afternoon as first base coach and assistant coach Jackson Cobb is mic'd up today. We'll have him when he's out there, when the Pios are at the plate at first base. He's the first base coach. And we'll talk to him in the bottom half of innings, so stay tuned for that. And, of course, if you have any questions in the YouTube chat to ask Jackson Cobb, feel free to fire away. This one swung on and fouled back, and the count will even now 2-2 on Ross. "21 strikeouts in 108 at-bats this season for Ross. As he will see a 2-2 pitch from the lefty. Garza comes set and comes home. Curveball swung on and missed. And Randy Garza picks up his first strikeout of the afternoon of Kane Ross to retire the side. The Spuds leave runners at third and second, both in scoring position, but come up scoreless here in this top of the first, as we are scoreless on the West Coast scoreboard. West Coast Service Solution Success. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB as they come to the plate.
Drive happy this summer with auto insurance from J.G. Elliott. Hi, I'm Lila Nash, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your auto insurance provider, you'll get a variety of options and deductibles, including car rental coverage and customized equipment coverage, so you can get on the road without the worry. If a new boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure that too. Plus, you can bundle your vehicle and home insurance to save even more. J.G. Elliott has insurance coverage for all your summer adventures. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! Grilling is easy with Westco. When you need propane, we have convenient propane exchange stations at our convenience stores in Alliance, Crawford, Hemingford, Torrington, and our Lawn and Garden Center in Gering. Our bulk fuel locations located throughout the Panhandle can also refill your propane cylinders before you leave town on your next camping trip or head home to grill. So let Westco supply you with your summer fun and propane needs. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Well, welcome back. We're here for the bottom of the first inning as the Pioneers will come to the plate for the first time tonight and face Brendan Tom out there on the mound. The righty finishes up his warm-ups, and we're set to get underway, and we have Jackson Cobb on the broadcast tonight. First mic'd up appearance. How you doing, Jackson?
I'm good, Zach. How are you doing?
I'm good. Glad to have you on. Have you been looking forward to getting mic'd up this season? Been counting down the days?
Yeah, it's exciting. I haven't done it before, so it's definitely a new thing, so we'll see how it goes.
Mary's College, Eric Smelko.
You got Eric Smelko leading off, switch hitter, batting from the left side once again, trying to bounce back from his 0-for-4 day last night. As he'll see the first pitch home from the righty and watch it miss upstairs for ball one. So you had an exciting game yesterday, Jackson, in that walk-off win, and it was back and forth. Once you saw that two-run home run from Carson Hake in the top of the ninth, did you kind of have the feeling that you guys were going to win it in the bottom half?
I mean, we've been a pretty gritty team the whole year, and
yeah.
I mean, we've had guys who are able to string together good at bats no matter what the situation was. So it's always nice to have that confidence.
Tough start to this one. As you could hear the shouts from up here behind the plate. Did that hit him on the hand? Is that what it looked like?
I'm not sure where it got him, but it got him really good wherever it was. That's not what you want to see for sure.
And we'll see how long the game is paused as he's taking a long walk.
I think so, yeah.
What's the umpire replacement situation? Is there one in the Expedition League?
Well, I know in the Casper had a game earlier this year where an umpire had to be taken out in an ambulance, and then the other umpire just called balls and strikes from behind the mound the rest of the game. So hopefully we don't get that because it's going to feel like a fall ball game, but we'll see what happens. And hopefully he's all right too. Don't want to have an umpire getting hurt here.
You had this crew for the last 2 or 3 series, I think. So.
Yeah, we have. We had him in Sioux Falls and we had him in Pios. So.
Hoping he's all right as the game's delayed here. Top of that first inning saw Randy Garza come out to the mound. Allowed a leadoff single, got 2 quick outs, and then a 1-2 hit by pitch to Danielewicz extended the inning before the Kane Ross strikeout wrapped up that top of the first. Of course, last night, Mazzaferro getting the walk-off. Oh, he's all taped up now. Got himself a sleeve.
Yeah, I wonder if it cut him or something. I don't know what happened. Or he might have ice on, actually.
Gotta love it. What a hero. Returning back behind the plate. And we'll have a 1-1 pitch here. Nobody out to Eric Smelko.
You think we'll get hazard?
Smelko, the California native, has been one of the best bats for the Pioneers this season. Leads the team in average for those who qualify. Jake English, the only active player on top of him. As that one will find the zone, and the count will go to 1-2 now. Returning to the mound, Tom out of the windup, stares home, gets his sign, and delivers the 1-2 pitch. Smelko jam shot out towards third, and ranging back is third baseman Carson Hake as he'll pull in the first out of this bottom of the first inning. That brings up Cade McGee as he'll be at first base tonight. Usually the hot corner for the Pioneers, but switching things up in this one. So what's the dugout chemistry like going down the stretch, Jackson? Is everything kind of coming together before playoffs?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we've got a really good group of guys. I mean, we had a lot of chemistry from first day we got here. We've had some new guys come in, mix in late in the year with guys getting hurt and having to leave, but the chemistry's been the same the whole way. I mean, it's just a good bunch of guys that gets along with everybody, and I think that's what's helping us out for the most part. Yeah. A lot of guys who want to play for each other.
Yeah, I'm sure that walk-off winner was certainly exciting last night. The bases loaded, some weak singles on the infield going your way, and then Mazzaferro got enough of it to bring the runner home at the end of that one. As this is shot out towards third, fielded on the backhand by Carson Hake, and he'll fire across the infield for a quick out number 2. What are you telling guys when they get down to first base? What's the conversations like as a first base coach?
Depends on how they got there. I mean, most of the time I'll tell them good swing and try to boost their confidence a little bit, make them feel better for themselves. So I want them to feel as good as possible, so that way they keep getting hits and we keep scoring runs.
How do you deal with the angry guys that come down there after groundouts or flyouts? Are you kind of just leave them out of the way and let them do their thing?
Here, sorry, you cut out there. I didn't quite hear you.
No, you're good. How do you deal with the angry guys that go down there after groundouts or pop-ups?
Angry guys, you kind of just stand here and let them do their thing. If you get in your way, it usually doesn't end up good for me. So I try to stay out of those guys' way for sure.
The count goes to 1-0 on Alex Zerfis, the left fielder tonight. 0 for 4 last night with a walk. Trying to bounce back with a good night tonight. This one shot foul out to the right side to even the count at 1-2. So Jackson, first year with the Pioneers. You've been a grad assistant at Kansas for 1 year, 2 years now?
I was an undergrad assistant, so gotcha. This would have been my junior season, but I had to stop playing, and so I'll be an undergrad assistant at KU again next year, and then try to be a grad assistant somewhere the year after is my plan.
1-1 misses low, moves it to 2-1. So you want to stick with coaching? Is that the goal moving forward?
Oh yeah, for sure. Coaching's definitely, ever since I stopped playing, coaching's been the goal. So hopefully someday be head coach in Division I or professional level be the dream scenario.
This one nice scout out to right field.
On two.
Fielder, but he'll pull it in at the track, and just underneath it is Alex Zerfis. As that one won't leave the yard, pulled in from Kane Ross, and it wraps up the bottom of the first. All right, thanks, Jackson. We'll talk to you when you come back out bottom of the second.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Zach.
Jackson Cobb, everybody. As we head to the top of the second inning, still scoreless on the West Coast scoreboard here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios take the field. When we come back, you're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
I struggled with symptoms like frequent gas and stomach pain for years.
I was bloated all the time with daily diarrhea.
At first, I thought it was what I was eating.
I kept thinking it was stomach issues.
So I did my research and talked to my doctor, and we finally uncovered the truth.
It was actually EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is a condition where your pancreas is unable to help break down your food.
It can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools.
And EPI symptoms can be confused with those of other common digestive conditions, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's, and celiac disease.
So getting to the right diagnosis meant being more open with my doctor about the severity of my symptoms and how often they were happening.
But there's good news. EPI is manageable, so don't wait any longer. Use the symptom checker at identifyepi.com and schedule a visit or call with your doctor to ask, could I have EPI?
Sponsored by AbbVie.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So we're back here for a top of the second inning after a 3-up, 3-down, bottom of the first. So Eric Smelko, Cade McGee, and Alex Zerfus all go down. Zerfus squared that last pitch up, but just left it shy of the wall, and it was pulled in at the track from Kane Ross. And it will be Carson Hake to lead things off here. In this top of the second inning, Randy Garza on the mound out of the windup comes home, and the first pitch to the plate will catch the zone on the outer half for strike one. Garza allowed the single and the hit by pitch in that top of the first inning, but got out of it unscathed, leaving the runners in scoring position. As the 0-1 home to Hake misses, and the count will even up at 1 apiece. Hake, the third baseman from North Dakota State, had those pair of home runs last night, including the clutch home run in that top of the ninth, 1 out, down to their final 2 outs. And the third baseman sent a long home run to tie the game. Brandon Hassan would bounce back in the next 2 outs, but then the Pioneers would win it in the bottom of the ninth after loading the bases with 1 out. And Jarrad Mazzaferro's hot shot ground ball to the shortstop was enough to bring home the run, and it secured the Pioneers' victory. 1-2 home now from Garza. Nice curveball, stays upstairs, and the count will even up now 2-2 on Hake. Infielder out of Victoria, Minnesota. Started his collegiate career in the COVID 2020 season as a freshman, where he appeared in 6 games and got a start before the season was cut short. And now skies this one out to deep left field. Long way to run for Zerfus, trying to range it in. He will at the track. Carson Hake gets a hold of that one, but not enough for his third home run of the series, as he'll return to the dugout as out number 1 here in this top of the second inning. So with 1 away, that brings up Cody Vaith, the catcher, who will bat here for the first time this series. Not the first time against the Pioneers, as, again, if you missed it, the Pioneers have played 8 games total now against the Spuds this season, but 7 of them on the road in Caldwell, Idaho. And Vaith making some starts at Wolf Field. As the first pitch to him misses high and away, it's ball 1. Catching tonight out of Chico State University. Teammates with Cole Arnold with the Wildcats there. 1-0 to the plate. That one will find the zone. So the count will even up at 1-1. Graduated in 2020 out of Amador Valley High School. Helped his team to the 2019 East Bay Valley League title. As he watches this one miss and gets ahead in the count, 2-1 now. California native from Pleasanton. And digs into the batter's box, and we'll see another from Garza here. The big lefty brings home a 2-1. This one swung on, dribbled out towards second base. Charging is Kellen Rutz. Will field and fire to first to beat the running Vaith by a couple of steps for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in this top of the second. And 2 quick outs for Randy Garza as he'll face the left fielder Owen Bischoff with 2 away. So Bischoff, another Yakima Valley Yak out of Mount Angel, Oregon. But plenty of those in this game, including the man that just made that play at second, Kellen Rutz. Teammates with him at Yakima Valley in Washington State. As that one misses high and away, it's ball 1. As well as Jaden Tomas for the Pioneers, and plenty of Yakima Valley College players around this Expedition League, as the majority of that team is just split up through the 12 teams in the league. This one shot foul to the left side, so the count will even at 1-1. Defensively tonight, Antonio Nanez at third base. Usually a middle infielder, but getting the third base role tonight as Cade McGee moves from his normal third base position to first base. And Tyler Davis will move from first base to behind the plate. His normal spot out of Fresno State. As the 1-1 swung on and missed, and the count will move to 1-2 as Garza gets ahead. Out of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Started his career at the University of Houston. And trying to fine-tune his craft here before returning to UTRGV in the fall. 1-2 count, 2 away. Here's the pitch home from the lefty. Curveball, outer half, just misses. And that'll even the count at 2 apiece now to the 8-hole hitter Bischoff. This season, the left fielder Bischoff is at a 167 rate through 32 games. Trying to bounce back in this series. You'll see a 2-2 here. Fastball inside misses, and the count runs full now, 3-2. Again, we saw Garza get ahead on the DH and cleanup man Lucas Danielwitz 1-2, but lost a pitch inside that hit him. And a pitch a little too inside and low there as the count runs full. Garza trying to go 1-2-3 in this top of the second. Will wind and deliver the payoff pitch. Swung on and shot out into left field. Ranging back is Zerfus. Once again to the track. Back towards the wall and off the wall in the air. This is going to be extra bases as Bischoff will pull into second and have himself a 2-out double here to extend the inning to the 9-hole hitter. And Garza will have to find another way to get that third out as center fielder Ronnie McBride comes to the plate for the first time tonight. McBride led off last night. Center fielder last night out of Louisiana State University Alexandria campus, where he's played 4 years there. Was 0 for 3 last night, did reach on a hit by pitch and a walk, but was caught stealing in his only attempt. And that was only his 3rd caught stealing of the year, as this one's fouled away for strike 1. He's got 41 stolen bags on the season. And can absolutely move it out there, which is far and away the team lead and one of the best in the league. But thrown out behind the plate from Jake English last night. As Garza out of the stretch will come home with an 0-1. Nice pitch here, dribbled out to the left side. Going to be a tough play for Nanez, charging out of the glove, no throw, and it'll be an infield single as it dies on the bag, or on the grass rather. The throw behind the runner at third base, but he's back in safely. So another 2-out hit brings up the top of the order now, and runners on the corners 2 away for Noah Denny, who's 1 for 1 in this one. And another North Dakota State Bison. So a lot of cons to playing at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, or a lot of pros rather, but the only con is that thick grass in the infield and outfield. So if you hit one lightly enough, it's just going to die on that infield grass, and sometimes you'll square one up down the line and it'll die before it gets to the wall. First pitch home here to Denny in there for the first strike, and the count goes to 0-1 on the shortstop. Denny had 4 at-bats last night, but was 0 for 4. A pop-up, ground-out, fly-out, and strikeout in that one. And Garza ahead in the count, looks over to first base, back to the plate, and will pick off. But back in safely without a slide is McBride. Again, wouldn't be surprised to see him try and take a bag here. 41 on the season. But he got a good arm behind the plate, and Tyler Davis out of Fresno State University, and we've seen that all year long. 0-1 pitch now from Garza. He looks to first base again. And this time he'll come home. Swung on, fouled back, and the count will go to 0-2. Garza in the driver's seat. Can go pretty much anywhere here to try and put out the leadoff man, Noah Denny. St. Paul, Minnesota native, out of Minnehaha Academy basketball school, one of the best basketball schools in the nation. As here comes the 0-2 from Garza. No, another pickoff to first base, keeping a close eye on Ronnie McBride out there. Already 3 hits for the Spuds in this one. Pioneers still looking for their first after going 1-2-3 in that bottom of the first inning. 0-2 pitch. Garza stares home. Out of the stretch. Will deliver. Runner takes off. This one misses off the plate. The throw down to second is high, but the runner at third will not advance. It's a stolen base for McBride, and it puts runners at second and third now. 2 in scoring position with 2 away as the count moves to 1-2. Denny again 1 for 1 tonight. A hit here would bring in the first runs of the game. Garza will deliver again. 1-2 curveball. Struck down the third base line. Foul at the last second as Nanez lays out for it, but watches it miss on the other side of the chalk. Relief pitcher Paul Pandoro chases it down in foul territory and will do it again. Runners return to their bags, and we will have a 1-2 home now from Randy Garza, the Texas native. Denny digs in. Now the right-handed batter's box. We'll see the 1-2 from the lefty. Here it comes. In the dirt, blocked behind the plate. Big block from Davis there. Keeps the runners at bay. And the curveball low moves it now even 2-2. As Garza's pitch count starting to run up there here early on. Pioneers currently sit 3.5 games out of the Clark division in this second half, while the Spuds sit 3.5 out of the Lewis division, so both teams wanting these wins in this series. 2-2 home. Fastball swung on, fouled off the screen behind the plate, and it keeps it at 2-2. A lot of games going on around the league right now. The Spearfish Sasquatch are up 2-0 early on over the Soares Valley SaberDogs. Good news for the Spuds as the SaberDogs lead that division. But Spearfish and Fremont in a tie at 18-8 here in this second half. 2-2 home. That one low and in misses, and the count runs full now at 3-2. So for Fremont and Spearfish, all eyes will be on the scoreboard, trying to watch which team comes out on top. The Moose still up 5-3 over the Trappers in the top of the fourth. So if both teams can win today, they'll still be deadlocked atop the Clark division. Garza will try again on the mound. Will look over to third base and now comes set as he gets his sign and will bring a payoff pitch. The lefty delivers this one home. Curveball swung on and tipped just enough from Denny to stay alive at the plate, and he has put together a really good at-bat here with 2 away, as he has seen a lot of pitches against the left-hander Randy Garza. Garza already up to 47 pitches and looking for the final out of this second inning. And this season, Noah Denny is batting .333 with a pair of home runs and 27 RBIs. He'll get a base on balls here as the 3-2 curveball misses low and Denny wins the matchup. After a great at-bat, it loads the bases, and 2 outs now for Cole Arnold at the plate. It'll bring a visit to the mound from Tyler Davis. We'll try and get his pitcher back in a groove, return back, crouch behind the plate, and Cole Arnold will step into the batter's box. Arnold, the beer batter last night, out of the cleanup spot, was 0 for 3, had a pair of strikeouts, and walked in that 8th inning, but was part of the 4-3 double play to end that inning. And then tonight, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field, which Eric Smelko ran down. First pitch home from Garza. This one swung on, shot out into left. Alex Zerfis takes a couple of steps over and pulls in the line drive on the fly for out number 3. Spuds leave the bases loaded, and Garza gets out of trouble once again. As we're still scoreless heading to the bottom of the 2nd inning, Pios come up to the plate, and we'll have Jackson Cobb back on the broadcast. When we come back, you're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this yes, is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready.
Come and get it!
Okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
At Team GMC, we promise one low price, plain and simple, always. We put our very best price on all our vehicles 365 days a year. Not only can you see the prices, but so can our competition, so you know they're good. Come on in and experience the difference at Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks, just one low price, plain and simple, always. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC, we are professional grade.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now for the bottom of the 2nd inning. Stepping up to the plate will be Jake English here to kick things off. The 4-hole batter after the 1-2-3 bottom of the 1st inning.
Leading bottom of the 2nd inning from University of Kansas, English.
As here comes the first pitch home now to tonight's DH. And that one misses for ball 1. Jackson, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Gotcha. I'm cutting in and out there for a second, but all good now. As the 1-0 now to English swung on and shot foul out to the right side. Evens it at 1-1. Jake English,
hang on, boy.
Another Kansas guy. What have you liked about him at KU, and what has he brought to the table for this Pioneer squad?
The biggest thing about him is he's just a really hard worker, like really very coachable, picks up on a lot of things really easy, always has a level head, and I mean he's brought that here. Like he does a really good job managing staff, puts some good at bats together. I think he's hitting like 350 or something like that. So all around he's just doing really well, really good player for us.
Breaking ball there, watched, and it evens the count at 2-2. Yeah, currently leads the team among active players with the 353 average, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty close.
As the 2-2 home, that one misses. Good fastball off the plate. Brings it full to 3-2. So what's been your favorite part about getting to coach with this Pioneer squad this season?
I think it's like my coach. Yeah, it's just been cool. My feet wet. Get out here.
This one now shot
good
out.
Good turn.
Field, and the right fielder will run it down. It's Kane Ross who pulls in the first out, and it's 4 up, 4 down for Tom on the mound as Matt retires English and brings up Mazzaferro. But go ahead.
But I think, yeah, like I said, it's been my first coaching job, so it's been, and now you're getting some experience, We have really, really good support here. I mean, we get around out here every home game, so it's awesome. I mean, it's just great to be able to coach the for sure.
First pitch to Mazzaferro, misses up and in. It's ball 1.
Mazz.
And so he'll dig back into the batter's box after his walk-off last night. Finished 2 for 5 with a pair of RBIs and a run. 1-0 to the plate. That one just misses to move it to 2-0. So how did the job come about? Did Antonio get the gig and then ask you to help him out?
Yeah, so Antonio knew that he was going to be, and then once I play any more of this, he came up to me and asked if I would be interested in it. And I mean, I thought it was a great experience. He said it was an awesome area, awesome fans, so I was more than happy to come here for sure.
3-0 pitch now to Mazzaferro. This one watched in there for the first strike, and so the count will move to 3-1. Hitters count to Jarrad Mazzaferro.
Best swing, Mazz. Here we go.
And 3-1 to the plate. This one shot foul and moves the count full now to 3-2. Mazzaferro will have to protect at the plate here as Tom looks for his 5th straight retired on the mound. 3-2 to the plate. Not this time. Runs inside and squares Mazzaferro on the back as he'll trot down to first base as the first Pioneers base runner on the hit by pitch with 1 away.
You all right?
Yeah, I
good. Okay, attaboy. Good job. All right, got one. I haven't seen a move yet.
So that brings John Ponder up to the plate, the right fielder who was 2 for 2 last night. And Pierre had his first hit in 23 at-bat span, trying to break that up and get hot here as he's a guy that certainly has a lot of tools at the plate and is trying just to piece it together.
Yeah, I mean, if you come watch his BP, he hits some balls farther than anybody I've ever seen. So once he gets it dialed in and connects with one, it's pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah, and certainly has the speed and fielding aspects down as well, as he's got a great arm out there, and he's up there in stolen bases this season for the team. Runs a 6.57 60-yard dash, and the kid can absolutely move it.
Yeah, a little bit faster than I ran, Zach.
Yeah. His BP was a little bit better than mine, so we're even. Yes, here comes the 2-0 now from Tom. Check swing here, but he left the barrel out over the plate and it goes foul, so the count will move to 2-1. But I didn't do terrible in BP today. I barreled 2 balls, so I was proud of myself.
I mean, you burnt the outfielders in the last one,
I know.
so that's a pretty good swing if you ask me.
I told everybody else I'm beating out the choppers too, so.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. 2-1 count now from Brendan Tom as the runner will take off here. This one high.
Down.
Second off line, and that one will get into center field. Mazzaferro pops up, but will hold on at second and be content with a stolen bag. The count moves to 3-1 on John Ponder, and it's a hitter's count with a runner in scoring position here in this bottom of the second.
Yeah. Come on, JP.
Hitters count for John Ponder. 3 home runs on the year, including an inside the Parker here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as the 3-1 swung on and skied foul out of play right side. It brings us full now 3-2.
You can do it!
3-2 pitch home. This one high, misses upstairs. It's ball 4. And John Ponder draws a 1-out walk. It puts runners now at first and second, and it'll bring Tyler Davis up to the plate.
Very good. Attaboy.
I don't know how to fuck on this guy.
What?
All right, 1 out. Don't run him off. Outfield fairly shallow all the way around.
Now
we got Tyler Davis coming to play, a catcher from Fresno State. Jackson, as a former catcher yourself, do you help all those catchers work on some things before they head back to school?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't try to do a whole lot because I don't know exactly like what their schools are trying to teach them, but like basic things and little fundamentals. And when they come to me, I help with them for sure. That's probably my favorite thing to do as a coach, honestly.
What have you liked about Tyler Davis this year? What have you seen from him?
I mean, he's just like Jake. I mean, he controls the pitching staff really well. He's able to put some good swings on the ball for us, but I mean, the way that he handles pitchers, composes himself back there, it helps us tremendously.
1-0 to the plate. That one will find the zone, and the count will even up at 1-1. Davis 1 for 4 last night. Also had a pair of stolen bags. One of the few catchers that can move it a little bit on the base pass as well. I think he's in the team lead right now for stolen bases.
Actually?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that at all, that's for sure.
1-1 home now from Tom. Time called before the pitch can be delivered.
He must just happen to run on a lot of pitches that are bouncing the dirt or something to be able to get there that many times.
Maybe it's a lot of luck. I'll double check here. Let's see. He is tied with John Ponder, 15 for 17 on the season.
15 stolen bags from Tyler Davis.
Yeah, he had a pair last night.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to tell Antonio about that. I'm sure he doesn't know that either.
Yeah, Jake English also 4 for 4.
Yeah, that I don't understand. Jake might be one of the slowest players in America, so for him to steal 4 bases is it's kind of a miracle.
2-1 home now to Davis as this one swung on and missed. Good fastball upstairs, gets the chase, and it evens the count now at 2-2.
On TD.
Right-hander Tom comes set out of the stretch and brings home an important 2-2 here early on. Swung on and skied up right side. Get out of there, Jackson.
Oh, I'm getting out of the way.
First baseman Zach Tollerman pulls it in for the second out, and it leaves the runners put 2 away now, and the runners at first and second for the 8-hole hitter Kellen Rutz.
I think that is probably the most nerve-wracking thing about coaching first base, because I have no idea where to run ever.
Well,
and I just don't.
We saw earlier this season where first base coach caught a line drive, and they called it an out. I think that was Casper.
Yeah, they called an interference call because Cade was almost able to catch it. That I have never seen that before. So if that happens to me, Tony might have me fired by the next inning. So
first pitch to Kellen Rutz home. This one watched for strike 1. Jackson, do you have a key to the game tonight?
I think the biggest thing is most of the games that we lost is, I think, more because of our defense than anything. Like, we've made a decent amount of errors this year, and I think as long as we're able to lock it in on the defensive side, stay focused, make the plays that need to be made, I mean, there's not a whole lot of teams that can hang with us in this league, if you're asking me.
The 0-1 to Kellen Rutz is poked to the left side, but this one tails foul to move it to 0-2. Tonight's key to the game brought to you by Team Auto Center, home with lifetime warranty on every vehicle from Team Auto. So there you go, an ad read for you.
Yeah, there we go. I'm helping all these businesses out.
Yeah, do you get to be part of the NIL stuff as an undergrad?
You know, I'm not sure. I applied for the Barstool one and I got it, but I don't know if it'll be a bad look or not if I and they find out I don't play anymore. So
this one poked out into shallow left field. Shortstop ranging over underneath it. He'll pull in the final out of the inning, and we'll get through 2 here scoreless. Thanks, Jackson, and we'll talk to you on the other side.
No hits, no errors.
All right, sounds good, Zach.
Jackson Cobb, as we head to the 3rd inning, Pios take the field once again. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we've built our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the top of the third inning as Randy Garza returns to the mound. He will face the 3-4-5 in the order, starting with Zach Tollerman. Tollerman grounded out to second base in his first at-bat of the afternoon, and again was 0 for 4 last night with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch home to him, misses off the plate, 4-1. Tollerman again, one of my favorite Spuds, after complimenting my mustache last time we were in Caldwell, Idaho. So the count is 1-0 here as Garza will deliver another. This one poked foul right side, and the count leaving up at 1-1. Randy Garza out of Alice, Texas, has quite the high school resume, and not only in baseball, as he got it done in the classroom and in a bunch of other sports as well. 4-sport athlete in high school at Agua Dulce High School. As that one misses, the count goes to 2-1. Lettering in football, basketball, and golf, where he was most impressive. 4-year regional qualifier, as well as all-district in basketball, all-state in football, and salutatorian. As that one misses, the count goes to 3-1. It earned him a spot at the University of Houston. He wanted to stick with baseball, got one appearance in the 2020 season with Houston, and then ended up transferring in 2021 to the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. As the 3-1 to the plate finds the zone, the count goes full now on Tollerman, and he will have to see a 3-2. Spuds tonight wearing the teal jerseys on the top, while the Pios in their black jerseys, black stirrups. 3-2 home. Swung on, poked foul right side. That one out of play over top the playground. And we will have another 3-2 to come. Tollerman entered this series leading the team in hits. Had 58, stays at 58 to this point. He also leads the team in RBIs with 45. As that one drops into the bottom of the zone, gets the call, and Tollerman will go down on strikes. Second of the day for Randy Garza. And it'll be out number 1 here in this top of the third. So that brings the cleanup man, tonight's K-man, up to the plate, Lucas Danielewicz, as the first home will just miss outside for ball 1. Danielewicz out of Southern Illinois University was hit by a pitch in his last at bat after falling behind 1-2 to the dismay of the fans in attendance who wanted half-off beer. We'll see if they can be rewarded this time. 1-0 home, swung on, fouled away, and that's a good start. Moves it to 1-1 now to the right-handed hitting DH Danielewicz. Batting .322 on the season. Again, has played the most games out of any Canyon County Spud to this point this season. This is 51st as the 1-1 home will miss low and bounce. And it looks like it hits the home plate umpire in the mask. Having a tough day behind the plate after taking a fastball to the forearm earlier. And I'm sure you could probably pick up the scream from Jackson Cobb's wireless mic over there at first base. But he's wrapped it up. And back behind the plate here as here comes a 2-1 now from Garza. Wind up and the delivery. This one swung on, hit out towards second. Kellen Rutz fields and flips on to first. High throw, but Cade McGee reels it in. It's the second out of the inning, and again, 2 up, 2 down for Randy Garza. And we'll see if this time he can get that third out quickly. After getting 2 quick outs after a leadoff single in the first, a hit by pitch extended the inning. And then in the second, had the 2 leadoff batters retired before a double and a single put runners eventually at second and third. The bases were loaded after another 2-out walk, but that final out was recorded without a run crossing the plate. As the first pitch to Kane Ross misses here for ball 1. Right fielder Ross sitting at a .259 average this season. Will swing at this one in the dirt, blocked by Tyler Davis. But it doesn't matter, it's in there for a strike, and the count will even at 1-1 to Ross. Again, a Cougar at Cuesta College in California. Teammates with Zach Tollerman, man that led off the inning, and J.L. Miller, who we might see tonight, one of the relief pitchers for the Pioneers. A lot of connections in this Expedition League as the 1-1 home swung on and missed. Ugly swing there for Ross, way late on it. And he falls behind now 1-2 as Garza will try and put him away. One-two pitch to the plate. Here it comes. Curveball called. Strike 3. Catches the top of the zone and sits down Ross and gives Garza a 1-2-3 inning with a pair of strikeouts. We head now to the bottom of the third as the game remains scoreless. Pios trying to get on the board first. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Embrace summer with the Platte Valley Bank Home Equity line of credit. Relax on your new deck, get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen, or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home with great rates and fast, friendly lenders. Now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, fleet manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now for the bottom of the third inning in a scoreless ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, but it'll be 9-1-2 to get things going here in this bottom of the third. A word from our sponsor, Wells Fargo. For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors have created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far. Antonio Nanez leads it off here for the Pioneers as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. The next misses, so the count is even at 1 apiece. Jackson, you still with us? You there, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, you were cutting out a little bit. Sorry.
Check swing here, but he did go. And the count will move to 1-2. Yeah, having some buffering issues here, but we'll figure it out. I think it's worked out to this point.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
As Tom brings home the 1-2, this one in the dirt, misses, and as we'll have a 2-2 pitch now. So we left off, you were talking about the NIL. Do you like the NIL and what it's doing for the athletes?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, all these college athletes, they make so much money for the school and the athletic department within the school, and then they're not really given a share of any of it. So I think it's good for them finally to be able to take advantage of how well liked they are by communities and everything, and just put themselves out there more and help their families out and everything.
Yeah, do you think we'll see a big presence in baseball?
You know,
Back to the top of the order for your
I think maybe with guys like a Jack or like people like that who are like really well known people, like just the guys within like bigger programs, like prominent like Division I programs, guys that I think it's gonna be hard for. It'll be hard, but I think there'll be opportunities there for all of them for sure.
Eric Smelko will have an 0-1 pitch here. As this one swung on, chopped back to the mound. Pitcher Tom fields and flips on to first base for a quick out number 2, and it's 2 up, 2 down here in this bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, we got a quick one going right now. We need to make something happen.
Yeah, don't want to jinx anything out there either.
Yeah. Come on, Cade.
So we put out in the YouTube chat to see if anybody wanted to ask you some
Next
questions.
batter, Gonzaga University, Cade McGee.
With the temperature being as hot as it's been lately, do you think it's better for the players to bring water or Gatorade between innings?
For sure. Water for sure. Gatorade's got a lot of sugar in it, so in-game stuff, you definitely got to have water for sure. Water boy likes water more than anyway. So.
This one flown out to right field. Right fielder underneath it, and there you go. A quick bottom half, 1-2-3 inning in this bottom of the 3rd, and it sends us to the 4th. Jackson, you going to stay on for one more inning?
For the Pios.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Still tight.
All right, he'll be back for the bottom of the 4th, but for now we head to the top half as the Pios will take the field once again. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
WTT now has a bank shot game room dedicated to bank shot skill games. And better yet, they're open 24/7. Stop in, play, and you might be the next big winner. While you're there, fuel up the car, wash the car, get some pizza, ice cold drinks, or mini stacks to choose from. There's no need to drive all over town. It's all here at WTT on the Beltline Highway. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. WTT, your one-stop shop to make you a winner.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
The Christmas in July sale is going on right now at Viera Wireless, and we invite you to come in and see just how big the savings are. You'll get up to $1,000 off iPhone plus other top brands. We're your trusted local source for iPhone and iPad. So bring your family, transfer your numbers, and get an extra $200 per line. Let us take care of you by making the transfer easy and free of hassle and hidden fees. For Christmas in July savings, come visit your local Viera store today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Randy Garza returns to the mound for this top of the 4th inning. He will face Carson Hake, Cody Vaith, and Owen Bischoff, starting with that third baseman Hake, who has been phenomenal this series. Talked with the broadcaster for the Canyon County Spuds, Santina Zito, and she emphasized how even though you might see his stats on paper and not think that he has the swing of a Division I player, that's not the case, as he just had a slower start and is starting to turn it on here in the latter stages of the season. Out of North Dakota State University, picked up a pair of home runs last night, 5 total RBIs of the 6 runs that the Spuds scored. As here comes the next from Garza. That one will just miss off the plate. for a ball. And the lefty will try again. Carson Hake flew out to left field for the first out of the second inning in his only at-bat tonight. We'll see a 2-0 pitch now, as this one will just miss upstairs. And 3 straight out of the gate here for Randy Garza as he'll try and tune it back in. Lefty winds, delivers the 3-0. That one will miss. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk opens the inning to Carson Hake. And they'll have a leadoff man on for the second time tonight, as that'll bring Cody Vaith to the plate with nobody away. For Randy Garza this year, again, a 1-2 record, 6.38 ERA after a couple of tough starts his last 2 times out, allowing 7 earned in his 5 innings against the Sodbusters, and then 4 earned in 3.2 against the Sabre Dogs, as that one's in there for strike 1. But has got some good action out there on the mound. Hasn't pitched any more than 5 innings in a game. He's done that 3 times this year, though, as he'll bring home a 0-1. This one swung on and missed. Nice off-speed outer half gets the chase. And Cody Vaith now in a whole 0-2. Another home now from Garza, trying to put him away. This one misses low. Davis threatens to back pick, but the runner returns. And the count will move to 1-2 as Garza looks for his 4th strikeout of the day. Most strikeouts that he has had in a game this season is 7, and that was in his win against the Badlands Big Sticks. This one gets away, though, and it'll allow the runner to scoot up on a wild pitch. It moves it now to 2-2 against the catcher Vaith. In that win against Badlands, 5 total innings for him, allowed a run unearned, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts in that 4-1 victory, which included that John Ponder inside the park home run. 2-2 count here as the lefty tries again, looks over to second at the leadoff man Carson Hake and comes home. This one, good fastball outer half, but doesn't get the call, and you can see the frustration from Randy Garza as he kicks the mound. He wanted that one, but the home plate umpire saying it's off the plate, and now talking to Antonio Garcia in the Pios dugout, who disagree with him. So it's a 3-2 count now. Nobody out. And the runner is at second base in the form of Carson Hake. Garza looking for the first out of the inning. Will come home with another payoff pitch. This one swung on and shot foul over the screen out of play. So we'll have another. A word from Monument Physical Therapy in Gering, as they offer the Bumps and Bruises program, offering 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering. Home plate umpire might need to visit there before Game 3 tomorrow, after getting beat up behind the plate so far tonight. Garza still looking for this first out of the top of the 4th inning, as he'll bring home a 3-2. Swung on, shot up the middle, and that'll find outfield grass, base hit. They're going to send the runner home as Smelko comes up firing. The throw home is not in time, and scooting up to second on the throw is Vaith. He has himself an RBI single, and the Spuds will be on the board first as they lead 1-0 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Again, I'm sure that's frustrating for the man on the mound after he thought he had the looking strikeout to get the first out of the inning and leave that runner at second. And instead, it is an RBI single to score Carson Hake. So that brings up Owen Bischoff, the left fielder, who doubled in his only at-bat tonight. He is 1 for 1 with that double. As here comes another now, or the first rather, to the 8-hole hitter. He'll swing and shoot this one to the left side. Over the glove of Jarrad Mazzaferro and into left field. It'll be another hit, but the runner will stay put. It puts runners on the corners now, nobody out. And Garza's still in some trouble as Ronnie McBride comes up to the plate. So the Spuds now lead 1-0. They're at 5 hits. The Pios still don't have one on the board yet against Brendan Tom. Only 2 runners have reached, and it was on a hit by pitch and a walk in that second inning. Garza comes home with an 0-0 as the first pitch to McBride in the dirt. A breaking ball bounces, but blocked by Davis, and the runners will stay put. A 1-0 count now. Inning started with the 4-pitch walk to Carson Hake. Randy Garza thought he had the strikeout of Cody Vaith, but didn't get the call and eventually gave up an RBI single to the catcher. And then Owen Bischoff, the most recent batter, with that single that's popped over the shortstop's glove into left field. 1-0 home now to McBride, finds the zone, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ronnie McBride had his birthday yesterday, but no birthday present for the center fielder. 0 for 3 at the plate, and caught stealing on the base paths as well. As Garza will come home once again. The lefty out of the stretch brings a 1-1, and that fastball on the outer half once again doesn't get the call. As the fans disappointed, as is center fielder Eric Smelko. But Garza will return and try again. Redshirt freshman stands 6 foot, 220 pounds. And he'll bring home this one as it's popped up into shallow right field. Ponder works his way underneath it. Going to be a tough play to tag. We'll see if he goes. A step home, but no tag as Ponder holds onto it out there. And it will be out number 1 and keep the runners at the corners. Runner's going to try and scoot up to second here. Heads up play. The throw not in time. The throw into Cade McGee caught the Pios defense napping. Owen Bischoff took off for second base and just stole a bag against these Pios. Breaks up the double play and moves 2 into scoring position. Wow. So top of the order up at the plate now, and runners at second and third after a tag from first base when the Pioneers defense was just trying to get the ball back into the pitcher. It brings Noah Denny to the plate, who has reached twice tonight on a single and a walk, but has yet to come around to score. 0-0 pitch home. That one finds the zone, and the count will favor Garza now 0-1. Spuds this season sit at 24-33 in their inaugural season. 14-15 record at home and 10-18 on the road. But again, they sit 3.5 back as this curveball swung on and tipped, and it moves it to 0-2. 3.5 back for the second half in the Lewis division. 14-13 record after winning 8 of 9 coming into this Pioneer Series, all 9 of those against the Casper Horseheads. Oh, 0-2 pitch. This one in the dirt, blocked behind the plate from Davis as the Pios defense playing infield in. Trying to get an important couple outs here and keep the damage at 1 run. Was the situation last night when Mazzaferro hit that walk-off against the infield and defense of the Spuds. 1-2 pitch to come. Randy Garza comes set and will deliver home. The pitch. Called strike 3. That was maybe the weirdest called strike 3 call from a home plate umpire I've ever seen. I don't know if he knew that that was strike 3. But it is a strikeout for an important out number 2 as Denny is retired. He returns to the dugout. and 2 away, and those runners still left out there at second and third as Garza will try and get Cole Arnold out and get out of the inning. Runner at third base, Cody Vaith. At second, it's Owen Bischoff, and Cole Arnold, who's 0 for 2 tonight, will see the first pitch home, miss off the plate, good fastball, but it moves the count to 1-0. Arnold flew out to center field his first at bat, then lined out to left to end the second. And last night had a tough day at the plate as well, 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. As here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Good fastball upstairs, and Cole Arnold can't catch up. It evens it now at 1 apiece. Arnold, another Chico State Wildcat. And a freshman there this year after graduating high school in 2020 at Livermore High School. We'll watch a curveball and a beauty here drop into the outside corner. It moves it now to 1-2. As Garza will try and put him away, looking for his 5th strikeout in this one. The lefty comes set, brings to the belt. The 1-2 home. Another curveball called. Strike 3. Catches the bottom of the zone and sits down Cole Arnold to get out of the inning. So the Spuds add the first run of the game. They lead 1-0 on the Wesco scoreboard, but Randy Garza avoids the damage with back-to-back strikeouts and 3 straight outs to leave the runners stranded at second and third. We head to the bottom of the 4th as the Pios try and get that run back. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of Hot Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Oberlin, Scottsbluff.
With scorching hot summer temperatures, it's hard to think about staying warm this winter. Fortunately, Wesco can take those worries away with propane contracts available now to lock in your heating costs throughout the winter. Wesco has been serving our propane customers for decades with unmatched service at fair prices delivered by trained, experienced, and certified technicians. Call now for winter contract pricing options. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Wesco's your best value through and through.
This time of year, fairs, festivals, fireworks, and food bring us together as a community. This is Doug Kaus, commercial lender and Nebraska market president at Western States Bank. As a bank, we've been part of this community for over 3 decades. Whether you've lived here your whole life or just arrived, we invite you to stop in and meet with one of our lenders. We're here to help you succeed and reach your dreams. As a community, we truly are better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 459287.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back for the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be 3-4-5 in the order, starting with Alex Zerfus, as he'll try and pick up the first Pioneers hit in this one, trailing 1-0 after the Spuds added their first run in the top half of this inning. Jackson, how we doing out there?
Out to the up on the first side. I got my family up there. My girlfriend's up here, my host mom, Darcy, the rest of the driveway crew, best fans there in Gary, Nebraska. So just got to show them they're appreciated.
There you go. And they're asking some questions in the chat as well.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Cobb asked, how long did it take to go?
Leading out the bottom of the 4th inning for your Pios.
How long did it take the goatee to come in? Well, I don't know if I want to honestly answer that question because it's kind of embarrassing. But
whoa! Uh-oh. This one runs up and in, hits Alex Zerfus in the head, and instantly out of the dugout is the train. Scary situation there. And Zerfus having a conversation with his head coach and the trainer. Trainer doing some tests, but it looks like he's okay. We'll get up and we'll exit the game, likely be replaced before heading down to first base. And we'll see who the substitution is, but always scary out there on those up and in pitches. Knocked the helmet off of Alex Zerfus. And you can see the entire Spuds team holding their breath.
Well, I know in college baseball there's a rule where if he passes concussion protocol, he can come back in. So, I mean, that doesn't really matter, but like, hopefully he's doing all right, and we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll see what the substitution situation is, but yeah, hope he's okay. We saw a scary situation in Sioux Falls as well. I don't know if you saw during BP. The BP pitcher threw one up and in and hit one of the players in the back of the head without a helmet.
I did see that. Yeah, that was scary as well. Right. Nobody will be.
On to pinch run here is Brian Webb. And he'll be on first base for Jake English at the plate.
At least he's able to walk off the field on his own. That's always a good sign.
Now batting from the University of Kansas, Jake English.
Hope he's okay. As the first pitch to Jake English here will be a curveball that drops in for strike one. Had some bad luck with injury last night with JT Walden. Scary situation there, but walked off under his own power after everyone was worried after his infield hit in that bottom of the ninth.
Back.
Webb back in safely.
Yeah, he tweaked his hammy a little bit, but he was walking around and everything today. It seemed like, I mean, it's bothering him a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be anything super serious, so that's good.
Yeah, it did seem like he was in better spirits today.
For sure. Back.
Another pickoff here, and Brian Webb
Ball's away.
Back in safely. So does Antonio yell at you for every pickoff that happens in game? We've had a couple of this year.
No, I do not take responsibility for those.
You're doing your part. As the 0-1 misses upstairs, it's ball one to Jake English. Still trying to pick up the first Pioneers hit in this one. And they've had
I know.
3 batters reach on a pair of hit by pitches in a walk.
Yeah, we need to start smacking the ball around a little bit.
As Tom will bring home a 1-1. This curveball, a good one, floats into the outside corner and moves it to 1-2. But some of the interns here have started doing prop bets on the game. It's fantastic stuff, but the runs over under is not looking great. So
yeah, I was gonna say, what was the line at, like 7.5?
We had 13 for the total runs.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, not looking great. This one fouled away as the count at 1-2. But Randy Garza's strikeouts was 4.5 over under, and it hit the over. So we're good on that.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's always good to see. Randy's got really good stuff when he's on, and he's a huge competitor. So it's always good to see him when he's got his A stuff out there.
1-2 pitch coming to Jake English as
Back.
He tries to extend the inning. First, another pickoff to Brian Webb. Do they think
Balls
that
away.
Brian's the speediest guy on the team? 3 pickoffs?
Yeah, he gets back pretty good. It might just look like it's fast because he doesn't get a very big lead. It's not very daring over here.
1-2 home now from Tom. As this one will come to the plate. Another breaker, and English gets his bat out there over the plate
Tom.
to foul it away. So we'll have another. Is there a competition between you two on those foul balls? I feel like he goes after those foul balls a lot more often than you do.
Yeah, but I mean, I caught that line drive in the air in Idaho, so I think I've got him beat on style points right now. So
1-2 pitch now to Jake English. Runner takes off. This one swung on and roped out to right field.
Back!
Going back on it. Will pull in the line drive.
On the base.
But returning to first is Brian Webb, and that one squared up and barreled. But no reward for Jake English as it'll go as out number 1.
All right, we got one, Lovey. Sorry, I had to yell a little bit there.
All good, all good. You're not hurting my eardrums. Just the family that's listening at home. So.
Oh, all right.
Ike Cobb asks, who's Jackson's favorite brother?
Next Pios batter.
Oh, that is a terrible question. Oh my God.
Tough spot.
Mazzaferro.
Oh, jeez. Let's just go with I love them all equally. They're all fantastic in my eyes.
There you go.
Yeah, each got their special qualities that makes them great.
That one in the dirt moves the count to 1-0. Peyton Renzi asks, who's your favorite softball player? I feel like that should be a little easier.
Yeah, Peyton Renzi. She's really good.
There you go.
She hits the nukes.
She going to be a barstool athlete as well?
She is a barstool athlete. That's pretty sweet, huh?
There you go. 1-0 to the plate. That one just misses, and the count goes to 2-0 now.
I'm going to have to get her to give me some merch or something.
Yeah. I mean, if you can on your own, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm cool enough to get it on my own. We'll see.
Mazzaferro, one of the 3 batters that have reached tonight on a hit-by pitch in the second inning. As here comes the 2-0 from the righty. This one swung on and missed. Fastball upstairs gets the chase, and the count moves to 2-1.
Oh, Mazz on time.
For Tom on the mound, that is his 70th pitch through 3.1 to this point. As here comes another to the plate. Nice breaker there. That drops into the zone, and Tom has had that curveball working here early on as the count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, he's keeping us off balance right now for sure. He's doing a really good job of mixing, and that's why we're struggling to get base runners right now. Back.
Another pickoff to first base. Brian Webb's jersey
Ball's away.
is filthy out there. A lot of laundry tonight.
Seriously.
As the count stays at 2-2 to Mazzaferro. And Brendan Tom will come home with another. The righty comes set. Webb takes off. The throw now to second, and he's caught out in the water and out for the second out.
All right, I'm not taking responsibility for that one, Zach.
There you go.
I don't know what happened there.
One of my favorite things to do on the broadcast is watch Tony's reactions at third base when base running mistakes happen.
Yeah. Oh, he's giving me a good one right now. There you go.
I know. He had hands in the face early. Yeah, there it is. Helmet off. 2-2 to Mazzaferro. This one shot out into center field, but right at the center fielder as he'll pull it in on the run for the final out of the inning. So once again, the Pios go scoreless and still looking for that first hit in this one as we head to the 5th inning. Jackson, we staying on? What are you feeling out there?
Oh, yeah, I'll stay on.
Okay.
I'll stay on as long as you want, Zach.
All right. Well, we'll see you bottom of the 5th. As
all right,
we
sounds
head
good.
now to the top half, and the Spuds will come to the plate. Pios take the field. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Play ball!
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So we're back now for the top of the 5th inning. Randy Garza returns to the mound here to pitch this fifth. Pios trailing 1-0. Still no hits in the hit column for the Pioneers. Meanwhile, the Spuds with 5 of them, as Garza will face the 3-4-5 in the order, starting with Zach Tollerman. And the pitch home to the first baseman misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So the count will go to 1-0. As Garza trying to match his high for the season in innings pitched in a game. He has 3 outings with 5 this year. But that's the highest he's got. That one misses off the plate to Tollerman as well, as the count is 2-0. Zach Tollerman, another Cuesta College Cougar from Berkeley, California. Watches this one find the zone to move it to 2-1. Just finished his freshman year there. Stands 6'4", 210 pounds, and the perfect last name for Tollerman. Yes, here comes another from Garza. Swung on this one, roped out into the right center gap, ranging over Smelko, and he can't get it. It's going to get by him and go to the wall. Extra bases for Tollerman as it's picked up, but he'll pull up at second base. A leadoff double for the 3-hole hitter and first baseman, his first hit of the series, as he stands on second, and Garza will have to work out of trouble once again. So that brings up beer batter Lucas Danielewicz, as he will hit in this one, and has not rewarded Pios fans yet with a strikeout. Has been hit by a pitch in this one and grounded out to second base in 2 plate appearances tonight. But will hit here. Tass trying to get the runner over, hoping to get him in at some point this inning. First pitch home, well off the plate, and Garza's count goes to 1-0. Looks like Caden Edwards has walked down to the bullpen, hanging out outside the door. I don't know if he'll come in out of relief. I doubt it. He's been in the starting role for the majority of this season. But wouldn't be surprised to see some action out there at some point here this inning, as the 1-0 to the plate is swung on and hit out to right field. Long way to run for Ponder in right, but he'll run it down on the line, and no tag from Tollerman. Nice running grab from John Ponder as he shows off the speed and the range to pick up the first out and leave that runner at second base. For Garza on the mound, he is now up to 100 pitches. That was his 100th. As we'll see, I'm sure he probably doesn't have too much more left in the tank. As there is some action in the Pios bullpen, it looks like Jaden Tomas will warm up, as that one misses off the plate for ball 1. The Pearl City, Hawaii native. One of the nicest people in the dugout as well. Big hacky sack player. Will end his warm-ups and sit outside the dugout. So we'll see how much longer Randy Garza has as he brings home a 1-0. Curveball there finds the zone. Nice pitch from the lefty. Moves it even 1-1. Out of Alice, Texas. Faces Kane Ross here, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts tonight. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball catches the inside corner, and Kane Ross doesn't like it. Already frustrated tonight as he's had a pair of strikeouts and his fair share of disagreements with the home plate umpire. But I'm sure that doesn't change anything there as the count moves to 1-2. One away, runner on second base is Zach Tollerman, and Randy Garza comes home with a pitch. Here it is. Curveball in the dirt, and 5 holes Tyler Davis. It's a wild pitch to scoot the runner up to third base, and now 90 feet from the plate is an insurance run for the Spuds. They lead 1-0, and Ross will have the opportunity to drive him in. Infield in now for the Pioneers as they'll try and get that out at the plate if the situation presents itself. 2-2 home from Garza. This one, curveball swung on and tipped at the plate as he just gets a piece. And Tyler Davis will return to his crouch position to call another 2-2 pitch as Garza will look for that second out another way. Infield remains in. Garza out of the stretch, brings to the belt and comes home. 2-2. Swung on, back towards the mound. Garza watches the runner back and goes on to first for out number 2. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Randy Garza as he gets the ground ball, leaves that runner at third base, and now 2 outs as it will bring up Carson Hake to the plate. Hake is 0 for 1 today. Walked and scored the only run in this one in that top of the 4th inning. And then, of course, was on fire at the plate yesterday. Finished 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs, including the game-tying home run with 1 out in the top of the 9th. 0-0 home. This fastball gets away from Davis. The runner can't scoot up, though, as it's Candy Hop off the backstop. And Tollerman will retreat to the third base bag as the count moves to 1-0, and Garza catches a break. Walked Hake on 4 pitches in the last plate appearance. As here comes the next home, swung on and shot foul, jam piece as the fastball inside couldn't be squared up from Hake, and the count evens at 1-1. Garza's pitch count continuing to climb as he is up to 108 now in this one, and I would not be surprised if this is the final batter he faces, whether he gets the out or Carson Hake will reach. 1-1 home. Nice fastball outer half, but once again doesn't get the call. As hands on head for center fielder Eric Smelko, and Randy Garza takes a quick lap before he returns to the batter's box. That was that same fastball that didn't get the call to Cole Arnold, to Cody Vaith, the other Chino State Wildcat, which would have been the strikeout pitch, and later in the at-bat, it resulted in an RBI single. That curveball misses, so now it's a hitter's count, 3-1 to Carson Hake. As the lefty Garza will have to try again. 3-1 pitch. And the Texas native comes home. Fastball hit to the right side. Chance at the out. Garza doesn't cover, though. And it will be an infield single to score the run. Hit to the right side, and Garza not coming off the mound quick enough. No one was covering first base as McGee fielded it on the backhand. And it allowed the runner to reach and the run to score. It's now a 2-0 ball game after an RBI single from Carson Hake. So that brings up Cody Vaith to the plate here, who's 1 for 2 with his RBI single. And Randy Garza will look for out number 3 here against the catcher. To this point, 4.2 innings of work, 7 hits allowed, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. All have combined for the 2 runs crossing the plate, both earned. As the count goes to 1-0 now on Vaith. Vaith, a .211 average entering tonight through 27 games. Watches this one miss low, and he'll have a hitter's count now 2-0. 38 strikeouts in 90 at-bats for Cody Vaith. That is 3rd on the team in that category. In nearly half the at-bats of Cole Arnold, who's at 41. And Joey Grabanski leads the way at 42. 2-0 home. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. It's the chase there. And the batter, Cody Vaith, helps out Randy Garza, moves the count to 2-1. Another nice night here in Gering, Nebraska. Not as smoky as last night was, but still a little bit of smoke in the air from the Wildfires in Oregon, as the 2-1 to the plate is swung on and missed once again. So the count will even up at 2-2. As Randy Garza will return to the rubber. The left-hander out of the stretch, comes set. Leading off of first base is Hake. And Garza takes a peek and comes home. 2-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. Sits down Cody Vaith for the final out of the inning. And the Pios will escape this top of the 5th. And Garza will exit with a 2-run deficit. Pios come to the plate in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll have Jackson Cobb back out there at first base to break everything down for you. And the Pioneers trying to get back in this one at a hit for the first time in the bottom of the 5th maybe. So stick around, see what's coming next. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering. They are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available. So for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
I struggled with symptoms like frequent gas and stomach pain for years.
I was bloated all the time with daily diarrhea.
At first, I thought it was what I was eating.
I kept thinking it was stomach issues.
So I did my research and talked to my doctor, and we finally uncovered the truth.
It was actually EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is a condition where your pancreas is unable to help break down your food.
It can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools.
And EPI symptoms can be confused with those of other common digestive conditions, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's, and celiac disease.
So getting to the right diagnosis meant being more open with my doctor about the severity of my symptoms and how often they were happening.
But there's good news. EPI is manageable, so don't wait any longer. Use the symptom checker at identifyepi.com and schedule a visit or call with your doctor to ask, could I have EPI?
Sponsored by AbbVie.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the bottom of the 5th inning as the Pioneers will try and get something going offensively in this one. It's been a tough go of it to this point as John Ponder will lead things off. Jackson Cobb's still on the mic out there. Jackson, how we doing?
Oh, I'd be doing better if we got some hits or some runs, you know.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
As maybe
leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for your Pios from
this inning,
University, John Ponder.
Yeah, JP's going to hit a double to left center.
Calling it?
Yep, double
that was
left center.
One of my favorite moments of the mic'd up series that we've done this year. We had Eric Smelko, and he called 2 RBI singles in the game he was mic'd up and went absolutely bonkers on the mic. It was fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get one here.
And he's got the count to do it. 2-0 now to the right fielder, who walked
Be on time,
in his
JP.
last plate appearance and is one of the 3 Pioneers to reach first base and talk to you in this one. As the 2-0 misses, it's now 3-0. Been seeing the ball well at the plate. Has drawn 3 walks already this series and a 3-0 count. Also 2 for 2 last night with 3 stolen bags. The 3-0 to the plate from Tom. This one catches the bottom of the zone, and the 3-0 turns to 3-1.
Best swing off, JP. Here we go.
Hitters count now to the right fielder. 3-1 home. Misses upstairs. Ball 4. Leadoff walk. So maybe the double will come next time, Cobb.
Yeah. I'll take base runners, so we're doing okay.
There you go. Take what you can get, and that brings Tyler Davis up to the plate, who is 0 for 1 tonight after popping up to first base his last at bat.
Nobody.
Trying to square one up at the plate here. Certainly has the pop to do it. He's got 4 home runs on the season, currently sits second on the team in that category.
Yeah, he's got some juice for sure when he connects with one.
He's got some great bat flips this season as well. First pitch curveball misses upstairs. It's ball 1.
I don't know if any bat flip will beat the Dalton Frank on the walk-off against Casper, though.
Oh,
that bat went about halfway up the light pole.
Yeah. Yeah, well, rightfully so. That was one of the most exciting games I've ever seen. We've been a part of.
Well, yeah, because they tied it in the 9th, and then Cade hit a home run too, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Cade hit one to tie it?
2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 9th. And it tied it.
Yeah, that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. I thought the call was pretty good too, so that helps.
Oh yeah,
out.
for sure. Oh yeah.
And then TD hit the double the next at bat, then Dalton hit the 2-run home run.
Yeah, that was exciting. That's such a long time ago too.
That was against Cat. I think that was one of the first couple of home series of the year.
Yeah, it's crazy. The summer's gone by really fast. We've played 50 games here, and it seems like I got here 2 weeks ago.
I know. It really has flown by.
Except for those bus rides to Idaho.
Yeah. 13
back.
more trips as Ponder dives back in safely before the
Balls away.
can come to the plate. Well, hopefully no more of those. We'll see.
Yes. Yeah, seriously.
We only have Casper road trip left, and then whoever the divisional team will be. As here comes the 1-0. That one misses upstairs. It's now a 2-0 count after the mound visit from the pitching coach, well, head coach, and Tyler Davis. Dalen Dobish, the only coach on the roster for these Spuds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough job for sure. A lot of responsibility
there. A lot of roles
there.
to fill.
Back.
Another pick off, but
balls away.
Diving back in safely. So have you been keeping an eye on the Clark Division standings on who you guys would end up playing in that first divisional round, or are you just trying to focus on the Pios?
You know, I don't really look into it that much. I know Tony does. And from what he told me earlier, I think right now it's Spearfish is who we would be playing, but they're really close with Fremont if I'm not mistaken.
They're both tied at 18-8 on top
of
the division.
Okay. When we play Fremont here on Tuesday, so
it'll be a good test. We'll see.
For
Fremont and Spearfish currently winning right now as that one drops in and the count moves to 3-1.
Yeah, Spearfish has some really good players. I got to coach them in the All-Star game, and they've got some guys who can really play. Fremont does as well.
Yeah, Fremont having a guy drafted this year, Austin Callahan.
Back.
Pick off once again, but Ponder back in
balls
safely.
Away.
So we'll have a hitter's count now to Tyler Davis. We'll see what he can do with a 3-1 pitch from Brendan Tom as the righty comes set out of the stretch and comes home. This one will miss outside, ball 4. It puts runners on first and second to lead off the inning, and a little bit of life for the Pios offense.
Very good. Good boy.
As Kellen Rutz comes up to the plate.
All right, we got nobody.
Yep.
Outfield's been playing fairly shallow except for right. Don't run him off at second base. Go.
I feel like TD would be a fun guy to mic up.
From Yakima Valley College,
behind the plate to keep his composure back there.
Yeah, you might have to do a little bit of bleeping out if you got it on there.
Some censoring on air. Corners in now for Rutz, who watches the first pitch miss for ball 1, and Brendan Tom in some trouble here. Action in the bullpen for the Spuds.
Hunk out.
Here comes the 1-0 from the righty. This one home will miss
back.
It's now a 2-0 count. And a hitter's count for Kellen Rutz. As still pretty efficient out there for Tom. That's only his 74th pitch through 4 innings of work.
Yeah, when you start working some counts a little bit better, get him to throw a few more pitches to us.
2-0 to the plate. This one watched, and that will be taken for strike 1. 2-1 count now to Rutz, who has been playing well as of late. 2 for 4 yesterday with a double, with quotation marks. Squared it up, but left fielder making the wrong read on it. I'm sure he'll take it, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll always take him.
Bunt laid down to the third base side. Going to be a tough play. Barehanded and fired to first. And it's high. Ponder will have to dive back to third. He is in safely. but that will go as the first hit tonight for the Pioneers.
Very good, Cal. Attaboy. Great job.
Up. A perfectly executed bunt loads the bases, and the Pios are in business with the 9-hole hitter Antonio Nana at the plate. The base is loaded, and nobody out.
All right, nobody out. Don't run anybody off. Work really hard to score in the gap, right?
There are some guys on this team that can lay down some bunts.
Yeah, we do. I mean, Eric Smelko might be one of the best bunters I've ever seen. He puts it right where he wants it, literally every single time.
He's the first that comes to mind.
Yeah.
As Antonio Nanez will bat corners in here, nobody out. First pitch home, misses upstairs. It's ball 1, and nowhere to
Don't
put it
do
from
too much. Be on time.
As he has to find the strike zone here. Nanez digs in. We'll see the 1-0 home. This one will miss upstairs. Now a 2-0 count. You have a call here for Antonio. What do we think is going to happen?
Let's go with a nice single in the 4-hole. Single in the 4-hole, scores 1 for sure. We got a lot of space over here. He's playing pretty close to the base.
2-0 pitch. Nanez sees this one home, and it gets away out to the right side, and Ponder's going to come home to score the first run of the game for the Pioneers. As it's now a 2-1 ball game, 3-0 count, and the runners scoot up to second and third now with still nobody out.
Attention everyone, attention please. Now that we're all here, I officially declare the party switch to be in
So a 3-0 count to the 9-hole hitter Antonio Nanez with the top of the order on deck. All of the infield in for the Spuds, and the pitch home will catch the outside corner and move it to 3-1. Still got that gap on the right side.
Yeah, we do. Playing into, you can let nice little flare right over him, score a couple runs.
Trying to talk it into existence, Cobb. I'm
yes, I
doing
am.
my best. 3-1 home now to Nanez. This one will find the zone as well, and the count runs full, 3-2.
On tone.
As the third baseman tonight, we'll see the full count pitch. Brendan Tom comes set, comes home, 3-2, swung on it.
There we go. Look at that.
Field. 1 run scores. They're going to hold Kellen Rutz at third. How about it, Jackson?
Good boy. Great job, Tone. Very good.
Shit in my life, a bucket.
Not too shabby, huh?
I mean, what do you expect, Zach? Great job. Very good. Yeah. Hey, we still got nobody.
So if you had any questions about it, Jackson Cobb does know a little bit about baseball. It's an RBI single to right field. Holding up at third is Kellen Rutz, and now runners on the corners, top of the order, still nobody out in what is now a tie ball game. Pios fans have some life in a big crowd here tonight on a nice Saturday afternoon. First pitch to Smelko misses for ball 1, and he'll start ahead in the count as that action begins to cease in the bullpen. And we might see a move here shortly. One 1-0 home to Smelko as Nanez gets his lead. This one rocked out to right, and that's going to get around the glove of the first baseman, Tollerman.
Yes. Wait, right here.
From the right fielder, the throw in is cut off, and it'll allow Nanez to move up to third. An RBI single for Eric Smelko puts the Pios in front now, 3-2.
Very good, Smelt.
Tell Eric I say hello out there, and congrats on that RBI single.
Zach says hi and congrats on the single.
Oh, thanks.
You want to tell him something? You want to give something to the crowd here?
I don't know what else to tell him. I mean, We're in the lead now. Let's go get them.
Yeah, well.
I think that's what I sounded right?
We are winning, you're right.
And that will bring a visit to the mound, and perhaps the end of the line it will be for Brendan Tom. He exits as the Pios now have the lead here in this bottom of the 5th inning. Still nobody out, runners on the corners. Cade McGee will come up when we come back. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said...
Get your hands off my burrito.
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast. Only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's fuel additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
I struggled with symptoms like frequent gas and stomach pain for years.
I was bloated all the time with daily diarrhea.
At first, I thought it was what I was eating.
I kept thinking it was stomach issues.
So I did my research and talked to my doctor, and we finally uncovered the truth.
It was actually EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is a condition where your pancreas is unable to help break down your food.
It can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools.
And EPI symptoms can be confused with those of other common digestive conditions, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's, and celiac disease.
So getting to the right diagnosis meant being more open with my doctor about the severity of my symptoms and how often they were happening.
But there's good news. EPI is manageable, so don't wait any longer. Use the symptom checker at identifyepi.com and schedule a visit or call with your doctor to ask, could I have EPI?
Sponsored by AbbVie.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back in this bottom of the 5th inning. Pios have already plated 3 runs and have runners on the corners, nobody out. And they are all responsible for Brendan Tom as he exits. New arm into the game, Dimmick Wood, the Boise, Idaho native from the College of Idaho.
You can tell Zachary, I'll tell him that JT's having more fun.
New pitcher on the mound for the Spuds from the College of Idaho.
Smelko wants you to know that JT's having more fun than him right now.
Oh wow, that's a new one.
I mean, yeah, he just got an RBI single, and the guy's not even playing, so having more fun. What's up with that?
He's being humble out there. As Cade McGee will see the first of Dimmick Wood. First pitch home. This is off the plate. It's ball 1. Wood this season, an 11.14 ERA in 12 games, only 1 start. And 3 outings against the Pioneers this season, including a loss. And has given up 7 earned to the Pios in 5 innings of work this season. That one fouled away, moves it to 1-1. So I don't know if you were... Well, you saw the whole fun competition, Cobb, but Eric and JT did a pregame show that day in Pier and wouldn't stop talking about how much fun they were having. As diving back safely is Eric Smelko.
Yeah, I mean, they're both characters for sure, and it's good. I mean, it's good because they bring a lot of positive energy to the dugout and gets the guys going, so you always got to have guys like that.
1-1 fastball misses off the plate, so it favors Cade McGee here, 2-1. As Brian Webb stands in the on-deck circle, and it looks like he will replace Alex Zerfus in the dugout. As here comes a 2-1, this one too low, and the count will go to 3-1. Hitters count now for Cade McGee, trying to drive in another run here with Antonio Nanez on third. Runner on first base is Eric Smelko, also in that stolen bases competition. As this one home is swung on and fouled towards the Pios dugout and moves the count full now 3-2.
How many does Eric have?
Let's take a look. Eric sits at, the leader's at 15. I think he is at 14. Let me check.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we got a close one then.
Yeah, Eric's at 14 on the season, but he also has 6 caught stealings.
That's tough.
3-2 home now from Dimmick Wood. He'll take off here. This one swung on and missed.
Up.
As Eric Smelko's in safely. That's a stolen bag. And that moves him tied for the team lead. So that's the second stolen base of the day for the Pios, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
The over-under is set at 3.5.
Oh. All right, I'll make something happen for you.
Okay. As the first pitch to Brian Webb will miss for ball 1. Runners in scoring position here, second and third, and only 1 out. And a chance for Brian Webb to bring home a few more. As the 1-0 is skied out into left field and fairly deep. Left fielder can't find it, has no idea where it is. It's going to drop. 1 run scores easily. Eric Smelko moves up to third, and that one will go in.
Barrel finder, attaboy.
Smoked RBI single from Brian Webb.
Great job.
As it brings home the 4th run of the game.
All right. We got one working really hard to break up a double play, working hard to score in the gap. Okay.
It feels really good, Cobb, to have one of those go our way.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I think the outfield's had to have, what, 4 or 5 out misplayed balls this year due to the sun, the night sky?
We had a couple in Idaho, too, last time we played these guys.
Jake England.
It's just a helpless feeling as a player.
And you know it instantly, too. As
Oh,
that
yeah,
one will find the zone on English, and he'll start behind 0-1. English, the 8th batter to come to the plate this inning.
Back.
As they pick off the first base, forces Brian
Ball's
Webb
away.
to dive back in safely. Jake English, the one of 2 pioneers, him and Cade McGee, the only Pios yet to reach in this one. 0-1 to the plate. That one will find the outside corner, and the count will move to 0-2.
Back.
Kickoff again. Brian Webb
Ball's
goes
away.
back in safely. As English will have to protect at the plate on this 0-2 pitch. This one home in the dirt, misses. It's ball 1. Nice block though, keeps the runners at bay. And the count goes to 1-2.
Oh, you're fine. You're good. You're good.
English this season only 19 strikeouts in 106 at-bats. And she'll have to protect again on a 1-2 pitch. Brian Webb gets his lead off of first, Smelko off of third. And the righty comes home. Here it is. Swung on and shot foul out of the right side and well out of play. Keeps it at 1-2.
Foul ball.
One to the plate. Webb takes off. This one in the dirt.
Up.
And blocked. So Webb will pull in safely after he takes off on a good pitch to run on. It breaks up the double play, puts runners on second and third, and the count moves now to 2-2. Two pitch. The righty Wood comes home. Fastball misses off the plate. And the count runs full now, 3-2 to English.
Come on, Jake, get it done.
Mazzaferro in the on-deck circle, 0 for 1 today, has been hit by a pitch and stolen a bag. Outside of that, lined out to center. As the 3-2 to English misses upstairs, it's ball 4. And it'll load the bases here for the Pios with one away.
Good job. Oh boy. One out. Got to go on the ground. Really shallow in center, okay?
So that brings Mazzaferro up at the plate.
Jarrad Mazzaferro.
Again, 2 for 5 last night, 2 RBIs, a run, a stolen bag, and the walk-off single in that 7-6 victory. Watches the first pitch to him miss just low. It's ball 1. As some more stretching in the Spuds bullpen. And Dimmick Wood, the righty, comes set, comes home. 1-0 turns to 1-1 on a good fastball with some good life. Catches the outside corner and evens it on the shortstop. Mazzaferro's had a big impact this season with his glove and also with his bat. Yes, he is up to a .339 average and has been a bright spot for this Pios team.
Yeah, I mean, he was a gold glover for junior college baseball this year, so it's about as good as it gets up the middle.
And he's made some unbelievable eye-popping plays for this Pios squad as that one's fouled away. The count goes to 1-2, and he'll have to protect at the plate here. As he tries to help this Pios squad bat around. 1-2 home, swung on and missed, comes up empty there. And will return to the dugout with a strikeout, second out of the inning. But John Ponder will come up for the second time this inning after walking to get things going.
All right, we got 2.
And will bat with the bases loaded here, 2 away.
All right,
Your next Pios batter from Georgia State University, John Ponder.
So John Ponder comes up to the plate here. Right-handed hitting right fielder will watch the first pitch miss for ball 1.
Oh, that was a strike.
It looked good from up here too.
Come on, JP.
1-0 now from the righty Wood. That one will for sure catch the plate, and the count will even up at 1-1 now to the Georgia State Panther. Ponder, ranked the 8th highest outfielder by perfect game out of high school in the state of Georgia. As he swings at this one and comes up empty, the count will move to 1-2.
On the swing, Jake.
And he will have to protect now. Pios 4 runs on 4 hits. The Spuds 2 runs, 7 hits. But Ponder trying to add to this 2-run Pios lead. Dimmick Wood trying to get out of this long bottom of the 5th inning. The 1-2 misses off the plate to even it at 2-2. Hoping we see a ball here so we get to see Jake English on the move.
Oh, yeah. Might be able to score on a double if he gets a running start.
Oh, yeah. 2-2 home now, the righty. This one shot up the middle base, knock. It'll score 1 for sure. Center fielder Ronnie McBride will fire into the cutoff man coming home. Yes. Everyone's going to advance as Brian Webb scores. Ponder advances to second, and English up to third. Pios add 2 more. As Ponder comes through, it's a 6-2 lead for Western Nebraska.
Really good swing out of JP there. One of his best swings of the summer.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see him start to turn it on at the plate.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was just like, I mean, we got a lot of young guys out here, and like they come out and play well, especially in front of guys they've never met, in front of like the crowds as good as this. So there's definitely some nerves that come along with it. So it's good to see him finally getting really comfortable up there.
Tyler Davis will swing at the first pitch, pop this one into shallow right field. Coming over to the right fielder, it'll drop in for a base hit. They're going to send Ponder. He runs through the stop sign, the throw off line, and he scores. A 2 RBI single for Tyler Davis. He adds 2 more, and it's an 8-2 Pioneers lead.
Great job. Very good.
Antonio Garcia could not have been more adamant that he didn't want Ponder to go. He was basically had a hand in his face like he was guarding him in basketball.
I mean, JP is by far the fastest kid on our team, so.
If anybody, he could do it.
Now batting.
If anybody has a chance to run through a stop sign, it's him.
Make that the 8th run of the inning as Kellen Rutz will watch a first pitch strike. Tyler Davis with a nice knock into right field. Right on that right field line, finds no man's land and brings home a pair. And Kellen Rutz will have his second at bat of the inning. 1 for 1 in this inning, 1 for 2 in the game. You'll see the 0-1. Tyler Davis takes off this one in the dirt, but time called it's a ball. So the ball doesn't count, neither does the stolen base. And it will be.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I have the under, so no worries. So 2-0 count as Davis scoots up to second. Or excuse me, 0-1. Kellen Rutz, we'll see another avid Rocket League player.
Oh,
Kellen
Rocket's
Rutz.
a good game.
As that one finds the zone, he falls behind 0-2. Have you been getting some action on Rocket League at home?
I've been trying, I'm busy, I gotta do all my work with the baseball team. I haven't been able to. I try to go on the road, though. In the hotels, we gotta pass time.
Yeah. Davis will take off again. This one hit to the right or left side. Oh, boy. He runs into the third baseman, and time is going to be called. Dead ball. Davis is ruled out. It'll be runner's interference as he runs into the third baseman. The third baseman gets looked at by the trainer. And that out would end the inning. And no argument out there as all eyes turn to third baseman Carson Hake, and everybody hopes that he's okay. Wow. A wild ending to this inning. But the Pios do plate 8 runs, and they jump out to an 8-2 lead as the Spuds trot off the field. We head now to the top of the 6th as the Pios lead by 6. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's with locations on Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now for the top of the 6th after that long bottom of the 5th has finally concluded. A new arm into the game for the Pioneers. It's Jaden Tomas as he gets set to replace Randy Garza. Garza had a great outing only allowing the 2 runs in the 5 innings of work that he had. Also picked up 5 Ks, allowing 7 hits, a hit by pitch and a walk, or a pair of walks rather. And it was a good outing through 5, or through 4.5 rather. But his team was trailing 2-0, and then the Pios helped him out in the bottom half, putting up an 8 spot in that bottom of the 5th inning. As they got to the starter, Brendan Tom chased him, and then got to Dimmick Wood as well, scoring 3 against the reliever. So that brings us now to this top of the 6th. It'll be 8-9-1 in the order, starting with Owen Bischoff for the Spuds. A word from Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all your quality automotive repair needs. Visit Russell's Automotive in Scottsbluff. We'll have Jackson Cobb back out for the bottom of the 6th. That'll be his last inning with us, as it has been fun with him to this point. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it, as Tomas misses this one off the plate. I know there were some technical difficulties with some interference between the wireless mic out there at some points, but I think it smoothed out at the end. Might be breaking out the wireless mic tomorrow. We'll see. That one will fly in the zone, so the 1-0 turns to 1-1 as Tomas will even the count on Bischoff, the left fielder and teammate of his at Yakima Valley Community College. These two both playing for the Yaks, but now playing against each other this summer. Tomas comes home, the 1-1. Nice breaking ball here, and it moves the count to 1-2. Left fielder tonight, 2 for 2 against Randy Garza with a double and a single, but could not come around to score. As the 1 to the plate here, another curveball that's dribbled towards the dugout. Antonio Garcia makes a fine snag. And will fire, well, no, hold on to it, as the count is 1-2 still. Spuds opened up to a 2-0 lead in this one before that 8 spot in that last half inning, as this one drops too low in between the wickets of Davis, who's back out there behind the plate. Good to see after that collision at third base. Talking about it in between innings, we're lucky the Pioneers put up 8 runs, because that's a strange call to have to make as an umpire. With the third baseman Carson Hake coming in on the ball, Tyler Davis running to third base, sees the third baseman coming in on it, and thinks, oh, he's going to keep moving, as that's a punch out. Nice fastball low from Jaden Tomas, and he gets the K of Owen Bischoff for the first out. But the runner, Davis, thinks that third baseman's going to come into the grass to field that ball as he's moving in on it. But once he stops and plants his feet to field, kind of throws on the brakes, and Davis has nothing to do, just bodies into him. Both fall down on what likely would have been, I mean, it would have been a close play with Kellen Rutz coming out of the box on a slow hit ground ball. But it was ruled the final out, and no argument from either side as Carson Hake was looked at. But it seems like he's okay as he heads off. The 0-1 now from Tomas. This one an icebreaker, which is tipped foul back to the screen. It moves it to 0-2. But a lot of injury issues in this game as the home plate umpire started it. The second pitch of the bottom of the first inning went off his forearm, and you could tell he was injured. Went right down to the ground. Game was paused. The trainer looked at him for a little bit, and he got some ice on his arm before returning to the game. That's why you see that band on his right forearm as the count moves to 1-2. Then Alex Zerfis caught a pitch up and in. It knocked the helmet off of him as this one's fouled away, so the count will remain at 1-2. And he returned to the game, or rather was taken out of the game before he could trot down to first base on the hit by pitch, replaced by Brian Webb. So hope he's okay, but we'll try and get you an update on him whenever we can. This one fouled back, and the count will stay put. And then that collision between Tyler Davis and Carson Hake at third base But it seemed like everybody was okay in that one. All in all, an 8-2 ball game, which favors the Pioneers to this point, as Tomas's pitch home is in the dirt taken, and the count will even at 2-2. Right-hander Tomas again out of Pearl City, Hawaii, and playing for the Yaks of Yakima Valley Community College. Has had 9 outings this year, all out of relief. 12.2 innings of work, 7 strikeouts to 6 walks. Had a tough outing his last time out, as this one shot foul down the third base side, and the count stays at 2-2. It was in that 20-8 loss against the Pier Trappers. Through 3.2 innings, allowing 6 runs, 4 earned on 7 hits and 4 strikeouts. As this one swung on and hit sharply foul to the third base side once again. As the count remains 2-2. Another home from Tomas. This one swung on and shot out into center field and deep. Smelko back towards the track, keeps going, but pulls it in just shy of the wall. That ball barreled from Ronnie McBride, but it stayed too low in the ballpark. Lands in the glove of Eric Smelko just shy of that 385 sign. And it is out number 2 now for Tomas to bring up the top of the order in Noah Denny. So Randy Garza exits as the would-be winning pitcher if the score stays the way it is. Finishes with 5 innings of work, 7 hits allowed on 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. As it is a 1-1 count now to Denny. Meanwhile, Brendan Tom finishes 4 innings of work, 3 hits allowed, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. As an icebreaker here dips a little too low, and the count will favor Denny 2-1. Walking 3 batters and picking up a strikeout did Tom. This one swung on and shot down the right field line. Ponder trying to run it down at the chalk. Will pull it in for the final out of the inning. Jaden Tomas comes into the game and goes 1-2-3 in this top of the 6th. Sends us to the bottom half as the Pioneers lead by 6, 8-2 in this one, as they try and add to that score. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KDB. Stay with us.
This time of year, fairs, festivals, fireworks, and food bring us together as a community. This is Doug Kaus, commercial lender and Nebraska market president at Western States Bank. As a bank, we've been part of this community for over 3 decades. Whether you've lived here your whole life or just arrived, we invite you to stop in and meet with one of our lenders. We're here to help you succeed and reach your dreams. As a community, we truly are better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 459287.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back. Pios come to the plate once again here in this bottom of the 6th inning, as it will be 9-1-2 here in this 6th. After a total of 12 batters came to the plate in that bottom of the 5th. Jackson, I was worried we were going to have you on and you couldn't score a run there, but got that out of the woods, so all good.
Yeah, I know. I got to say it. I'm doing my job over here.
He just needed that breakout inning, took the lid off.
Oh.
As here comes the next home to Nanez, fouls this one back, so the count evens at 1-1. 1 for 2 tonight is Nanez, a strikeout and an RBI single, as well as a run in that 5th inning. New addition to this Pioneers squad. As he will see the 1-1 home. Fastball outer half gets the call, and Nanez will be behind in the count 1-2.
Come on, Tom.
Swings and fires this one out towards second, but right on the line to that second baseman, Cole Arnold, who rolls it in for the first down. Definitely a barrel there.
Yes, for sure.
But not rewarded.
Yeah, we can take hard outs.
Hernandez this season, this is his 8th game. He's played 7. He's already got 7 walks and a hit by pitch.
Pios order. Now batting from St. Mary's College.
4 for 16 entering tonight. Make that 5 for 19 to this point. As the first pitch to Eric Smelko's in there for strike 1. He's back in the hit column after his RBI single and run in that long bottom of the 5th. The next home from Dimmick Wood. This one shot out into deep center field. Center fielder takes a couple of back pedals back and pulls it in on the fly for a quick out number 2.
All right, let's get something good happening here.
And quick 2 up, 2 down as Cade McGee comes up to the plate. See if you have any more comments in the live chat, Jack.
See if we got more questions coming in.
Cade McGee.
First pitch to McGee misses low. It's ball 1. Count now to McGee. This one will catch the outside corner, even in at 1-1. So more family questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who's the best baseball player in the Cobb family?
Oh.
Another tough spot.
Go ahead.
Probably Harrison.
Make my day.
Harrison's got to be.
Is he one of the ones that's here tonight?
Yeah, he's the middle one. Harrison's definitely the best baseball player.
That one low and in moves the count to 3-1. Taylor or Reese, who's cooler?
Oh my God. I can't. No. I like them both. I can't talk like that.
Well, the inning will extend with the base on balls to Cade McGee. He'll trot down to first with a 2-out walk. It brings Brian Webb to the plate, and he'll try and follow up his RBI single in his first at bat tonight.
That's too hard of a question for me to answer.
They're putting you in a tough spot in the chat. So.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, they're giving me all these questions where if I say one little thing wrong, and I'm in big trouble.
Brian Webb.
That brings Brian Webb up. The first pitch you'll see from Dimmick Wood. This one catches the outside corner on the lefty for strike 1. Two-way player out of Grand Canyon University. Started the season red hot at the plate, led the team in RBIs through the first 20 games or so.
Yeah, and he was pitching really well too. He's still pitching really well. Back.
Diving back in safely is Cade McGee.
You almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
As the 0-1 to the plate, that one watched but missed on the outer half to even it at 1-1.
You can do it.
As the right-hander Dimmick Wood will try again. This one home. Again on the outer half, but misses, and the count 2-1. for Dimmick Wood this season. Again, 3 of his outings against the Pioneers. Another pickoff here.
Ball still here, stay on base.
Cade McGee back. Cade is 4th on the team, 11 stolen bags. As this one's fouled back and evens it at 2-2.
Cade, you know you have 11 bags this year? Yeah. It's pretty good. TD's beating you, though.
Webb digs in, 2-2 home. Fastball outer half once again, doesn't get the call, so the count runs full, and we'll see Cade McGee on the move with the full count 2-out situation.
Come behind.
Make sure he goes.
3-2, 2 away, pitch home to Webb. This one swung on, sword swing. Dimmick Wood gets the strikeout, and that ends the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the 7th. The Pios have an 8-2 lead, and that wraps up the mic'd up evening for Jackson Cobb. That was fun, Jackson.
Spuds 2 and your Pios.
It was good talking to you. Hopefully we'll have you on some point later this season.
Please direct your attention to the concourse as Ryan brings
Jackson
us
Cobb walks off.
American Family Insurance blanket giveaway.
That'll wrap up that.
Away,
we head to the 7th. Pios lead 8-2. Jaden Tomas returns to the mound. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we build our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
Don't feel like cooking tonight? Order a delicious pizza from WTT. Build your best pizza with the best crust ever. Then add your favorite high-quality fresh toppings and signature spice blend for a delicious pizza that's ready when you are. And the best tasting wings in town. Add an order of 6, 12, or 18 to your to-go order. And best of all, WTT will send you home with a free 2-liter bottle of Pepsi or Coke product of your choice. It's a win-win pizza proposition from Western Travel Terminal, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline West in Scottsbluff.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Mental Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Jaden Tomas returns to the mound as he will pitch here in this top of the 7th inning. As the first home to the 2-hole hitter Cole Arnold will miss for ball 1. Arnold again out of Chico State, the beer batter last night. As the next home will just miss low. Good fastball from Tomas, but doesn't get the call. So it is now a 2-0 count. The next home will miss as well. 3 straight balls open up this top of the 7th inning. Pios again lead 8-2. All 8 runs coming in 1 inning, that long bottom of the 5th. 3-0 pitch home from the righty. This one will miss as well. 4-pitch walk opens up this 7th inning. And Cole Arnold will be on base for the first time tonight as Zach Tollerman will come up to the dish. 1 for 3 is the first baseman in this one. He's got a double and a run and is struck out, grounded out outside of that. As Tomas went 1, 2, 3 in that 6. Not be the case here. He misses inside for ball 1 as he'll try and relocate the zone. 5 straight out of the hand of the righty. As Tomas brings the next. This one, good fastball, finds it, evens it at 1-1. Lucas Danielewicz, the beer batter, in the on-deck circle. As here comes the 1-1. That one misses off the plate. It's now 2-1. No action yet for the Pios in the bullpen. As Tomas is working with a 6-run lead. Plenty of time in this one. As here comes the 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. So the count will even at 2-2 on Tollerman. Let's take a look at some of the other games going around the league right now. The Casper Horseheads lead the Sioux Falls Sunfish, bottom of the 5th, at Mike Lansing Field, 7-4 in that one. The Spearfish Sasquatch holding on to a 9-7 lead over the Sabre Dogs, bottom of the 6th in Spearfish, South Dakota. The Sodbusters won another. They took down the Whiskey Jacks 6-2 in a 2-hour, 14-minute game at Duncan Field. And they advance to 13-5 now in the second half. The Fremont Moo took down the Pier Trappers 12-5 at home. And the Badlands Big Sticks currently trailing the Mining City Tommyknockers 7-5. An important game for the Tommyknockers as they try and stay in contention in that Lewis division. And with a potential Soares Valley loss, that could move them a game closer. This one popped up right side. Cade McGee tries to find it in the night sky. He will. The pop-up is the first out. And one away, runner on first, brings up Lucas Danielewicz. Danielewicz 0 for 2 tonight, was hit by a pitch in the first inning and grounded out and flew out. All of those plate appearances coming against Randy Garza.
And now it's time for tonight's K-Man from Mesa Community College, Luke Danielewicz.
Danielewicz will bat here. The 0-0 to the plate, that one in the dirt blocked, and the count goes to 1-0.
Remember, when Luke strikes out, it'll be half-price milk and beer products till the end of the inning.
Yes, here comes the 1-0 from Tomas, excuse me. Swung on, shot to the right side, down the right field line. Will it stay fair? Diving is Ponder. He makes the play. Jonathan Ponder reads it perfectly off the bat, books it down the line, leaps, and pulls it in foul territory. What a play from the right fielder. His stellar night continues. And Jaden Tomas has the second out of this top of the 7th. First pitch to Kane Ross, misses for ball 1. The runner remains at first base in the form of Cole Arnold. Pios will have 4, 5, 6 in the order come up to the plate in the bottom of the 7th. Jake English, Jarrad Mazzaferro, John Ponder. As that one just misses low, and the count will go now to 2-0. Tomas, runner goes. This one popped up right side out of play, so the runner will have to return to first base as the count moves to 2-1. Word from Castle & Cook Mortgage. Contact Jennifer Yurdialis, your local 5-star lender with Castle & Cook Mortgage. For a simple, friendly, and fast loan process for your home purchase or refinance, contact Jennifer today. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle. Tomas, a 2-1 pitch home, will deliver this one. Runner not going here, but it's shot back up the middle. Diving Kellen Rutz out of his glove and beyond the shortstop, Jarrad Mazzaferro. That will likely be ruled a hit. A leaping play from Kellen Rutz kept it from getting to the outfield. But it will be the 8th hit in this one for the Spuds. So The Spuds have been outscored 8-2 in this one, but they are out-hitting the Pioneers 8-6. The Pioneers just been getting those hits where they mattered. As that is the first single off of Jaden Tomas this outing, and he'll face Carson Hake here, who has been dangerous all series. 6 RBIs through 2 games to this point, and shoots a breaking ball long gone out into left center field. That one will sail over the wall. Carson Hake make it a 3-home run series for him, and that is now 9 RBIs as the 3-run bomb cuts the deficit to 8-5. Holy moly, this guy is on fire. Carson Hake scorched that one on the plate, saw a hanging breaking ball, and made Jaden Tomas pay. Another 2-out homer. And it extends the inning as all of a sudden the Spuds back in this one. 3-run ball game. It brings Cody Bates to the plate as Tomas will try and find that out once again.
Now batting from Chico State University, Cody Bates.
First pitch home missed for ball 1. The next is now swung on and dribbled foul. A weird spinning ball that cuts from foul territory into fair territory, but it looks like it was off the lower part of the leg or the foot of Cody Bates at the plate. As the count will be evened up 1-1, Trent Kiefer will walk out and bring some balls to the home plate umpire. To the support of those in attendance. Trent Kiefer fan favorite. As the count remains 1-1 to Cody Bates. This one now shot out into right center field and deep. Eric Smelko will have this one in the yard though, and pull in the line out for the final out of this top of the 7th inning. So the Spuds trying to climb back in this one, get 3 on another Carson Hake home run. A 3-run bomb makes it 8-5. Pios still lead by 3 and come to the plate here for the bottom of the 7th. But first, it's time to stretch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Building a legacy doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a plan. Hi, I'm Jody Rosiska, Raymond James Financial Advisor at Platte Valley Investment Center. From private wealth management to customized estate planning and wealth transfer, you can turn to us for comprehensive financial planning. We invest time in getting to understand you and your financial goals, so together we can create a strategy to help you live a life well planned.
Platte Valley Investment Center, Inc., Scottsbluff, Nebraska is not a registered broker, dealer, and is independent of Raymond James Financial Services. Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC.
Fender bender, hailstorm, couldn't stop on the ice in time? After everyone is safe, Scottsbluff Body and Paint should be the first call you make. There isn't a better shop in the area. Our highly skilled team is experienced at performing all auto body repair and paint jobs. Stop by anytime and speak to one of our technicians, and we'll do a full inspection to show you just how little our repair services will cost you. Our work is not complete until your car is safe and you're on the road again. Call today, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, 225-6408.
The Christmas in July sale is going on right now at Viera Wireless, and we invite you to come in and see just how big the savings are. You'll get up to $1,000 off iPhone plus other top brands. We're your trusted local source for iPhone and iPad, so bring your family, transfer your numbers, and get an extra $200 per line. Let us take care of you by making the transfer easy and free of hassle and hidden fees. For Christmas in July savings, come visit your local Viera store today.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th inning, other side of the stretch. It'll be 4-5-6 for the Pioneers, starting with Jake English.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for your Pioneers. From University of
Here comes the first pitch from Wood. Whoa, that one runs inside, and his fastball worn on the hip. A hit by pitch allows English to advance to first base.
I don't mean to be the materialistic weasel of this group, but people get agitated.
Tomorrow they're auctioning those.
And he will reach for the second time tonight. Following his walk in his last plate appearance, he'll be on first base, talking with Jackson Cobb off the wireless mic now.
Now it's back for your Pios from Ohlone Junior College.
Jarrad Mazzaferro will come up to the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Has been hit by a pitch in this one, though, and reached in his first at bat. As this one swung on, chopped up the middle, chance at 2. Dimmick Wood goes to second for 1. Throw on to first in time. 2 quick outs on the double play from Mazzaferro in this bottom of the 7th. And now 2 down. It'll bring up John Ponder to the plate. A 1-6-3 double play. As John Ponder steps in, has walked twice and his 2 RBI single in his last at bat. He has been on fuego at the plate. 4 walks this series and now 3 for 3. With 4 runs, 2 RBI, shoots this one down the right side, but it goes foul. Oh, 1 count now to John Ponder, right fielder for this Pioneers club, trying to keep his hot streak going. Swings and tips this one at the plate, so he'll be behind in the count 0-2, and he'll have to protect here. Next home, this one misses up and in. It's ball 1. The count will go to 1-2 now on Ponder. And so he'll get to see another. Dimmick Wood entering with nobody out in that bottom of the 5th inning. And got all 3 outs of that 5th, but did allow 3 runs to cross, including the runners that were left on base from Brendan Tom. The 1-2 home, swung on and missed. Good pitch here. And it sits down. John Ponder, final out of the inning. So a leadoff hit by pitch followed by a double play. Now the strikeout to Ponder into the 7th. And we head to the 8th here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios lead by 3, 8-5 ball game. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back. Paul Pandoro in the game. Oh no. This one hops up and hits Tyler Davis up high. He lost his mask on that one. He's okay. Seems like it. He's been dealing with the tough stuff tonight as well after that collision at third base. But Pandoro warming up will replace Jaden Tomas here in this top of the 8th as the Pios sit 3 outs away from victory. Tomas finishes after a stellar 1-2-3-6 inning. Walked the first batter of the 7th, got 2 quick outs, but a single extended the inning to Carson Hake, and Hake made Tomas pay. A 3-run homer cut the lead to 3, and it's an 8-5 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, as it'll be 8-9-1 up at the plate to lead things off here once again, starting with Owen Bischoff.
Leading off the top of the 8th inning for the Spuds from Yakima Valley College, Owen Bischoff.
Left fielder Bischoff will see the first home as Pandoro watches this one run inside. First pitch fastball is a hit by pitch, and it will lead off this top of the 8th with a runner on base. It brings up Ronnie McBride here, who's 1 for 3 in this one. A word from Floyd's Truck Center, your commercial farm and feed truck center representing Freightliner, Western Star, and Harsh. 322 South Beltline Highway East in Scottsbluff. So again, if you missed it last night, Pios walked off these Spuds in a 7-6 ball game after Carson Hake hit the 2-run home run to tie it with 1 out in that top of the 9th. Pios loaded the bases with 1 away in the bottom half, and Jarrad Mazzaferro got the walk-off single to win it. As the 0-1 to the plate from Pandoro is over the plate as well. 0-2 now on the 9-hole hitter McBride. Here comes the 0-2. Curveball popped up high right side. Davis ranges over. It'll get into the stands though. Out of play. We will have another 0-2 to come. McBride this season has done a really good job for this Spuds team. Currently sits at a .341 average through 33 games. 0-2 no pickoff to first base sends Bischoff back in safely. Bischoff is 8 for 10 on stolen bags this year. As this one's now shot out into the left center field gap. Smelko ranging over, will pull it in on the run. He had a long way to go in that left center gap. That one was smoked into the alley, but he shows off the range and pulls that one in at the last second, robbing extra bases from the Spuds and pulling in the first out in this top of the 8th.
Top of the order for the Spuds from North Dakota State University, Noah Denny.
So that brings Noah Denny back up to the plate. He'll swing and chop this one back to the mound. Chance at 2. Pandora is 2nd for 1. The throw's high and gets into center field. Scooting up to third base is the runner. The throw in will go to 2nd. And so the error from Pandora puts runners on 1st and 3rd now with 1 away. And the tying run comes to the plate for the Spuds. Interesting here in this one. So what would have been an inning-ending double play
Next at bat from Chico State University
extends the inning. 1 out now. Runners on the corners. Cole Arnold at the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Has walked and scored in his last at bat, but we'll watch the first pitch miss for ball 1. Paul Pandoro out of Western Nebraska Community College. This one shot out towards third. Diving is Cade McGee. Makes the play. Fires to second, and they get the lead runner. A run does cross the plate. And excuse me, not McGee, it's Nanez. We're used to seeing Cade McGee at that hot corner, but the new kid, Antonio Nanez, flashes the leather, laying out in that 5-6 hole and making a stellar play, not only grabbing it, but getting the lead runner at second base. Heck of a play to get out number 2. The run does cross. It is now a 2-run ball game, 8-6 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. And the runner leading off at first base, Arnold. Coming home to score Bischoff. And Zach Tollerman gets another at bat in this one. Watches this one find the zone, is quickly behind 0-2. 1 for 4 today, a double, a run, and a strikeout in this one. As Pandora will try and put him away. The 0-2 pitch from the righty. Called strike 3, fastball. Paints the black of the outer half. Tollerman returns to the dugout. Pandora gets the strikeout, and it wraps up this top of the 8th. Pios sit 3 outs away from victory in this one as they try and add some insurance, leading by 2, 8-6 on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
A thunderstorm or tornado doesn't have to last long to wreak havoc. Once the storm is past, it doesn't mean the danger has. There could be a variety of deadly hazards left by the storm, like a down power line. There's no way to tell if a power line is energized and potentially deadly. A down power line does not have to be arcing or smoking to kill you. Stay away from it. Keep others away and call 911. For more information on how to be safe during and after severe weather, go to safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
In our part of the country, we like to get outdoors and enjoy life. Whether it be fishing at the lake or a round of golf, most of us are weekend warriors of one kind or another. We make loans for all sorts of outdoor gear, fishing boats, duck boats. In fact, we make loans for whatever paddles your canoe, including canoes. Stop by and see us. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're big on you. KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We are back now here, bottom 8th inning. Tyler Davis will lead things off for the Pioneers as it'll be 7, 8, 9 in the order as they try and add some insurance here. 0-0 pitch to Davis is a nice breaker from Dimmick Wood, who remains in the game, and that one's in there for strike 1. To this point, Dimmick Wood has gone 3 innings of work looking for his 4th out of relief in this one. And so bring an 0-1 now to Tyler Davis, who will pop this one up right side. First baseman Tollerman ranges back towards the first base line and pulls it in for the first out of the inning. And it'll bring to the plate Kellen Rutz, who sits 2 for 3 tonight. A pop-up to short started his night, but since then, a single and a run in that bottom of the 5th, and then another at bat in that bottom of the 5th. And I'm not sure if that was ruled a hit or if it was ruled a fielder's choice. Regardless, the inning ended on a runner's interference call when Tyler Davis collided with Carson Hake at third base. So 0-0 count as Dimmick Wood will pitch to Rutz here. First pitch to the plate will just miss outside to the lefty. It's ball 1. If it is a single, that would be the 4th hit for Kellen Rutz this series, and he would sit 4 for 7 in this one. And so bring home a 1-0. This one swung on and missed, and they kind of leave it up on Rutz at 1-1. One home. This one popped up left side. Left fielder coming over towards the line. Will pull it in on the left side for out number 2. And 2 up, 2 down. Open up this bottom of the 8th as it'll be up to Antonio Nanez, the man that made that stellar play. To try and extend the inning here.
Next Pios batter from San Francisco State University, Antonio Nanez.
First pitch home, misses low. It's ball 1. As this one smoked out towards second, into the chest of second baseman Cole Arnold will flip on to first, and that'll be out number 3 to retire the side. Dimmick Wood goes 1, 2, 3 in this bottom of the 8th, and it sends us to the 9th. Paul Pandoro comes out trying to close it and get the save. Pios lead by 2. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB as they try and secure the victory.
At Team GMC, we promise you cannot buy the wrong vehicle. We want our customers to feel confident in their purchase decision. Most vehicles come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no questions asked guarantee. That's right. Most vehicle purchases come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no questions asked guarantee. Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks. You just can't buy the wrong vehicle. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC. We are professional grade.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Wonderful, warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
As top of the 9th kicks off, Pios 3 outs away. As Paul Pandoro starts the batter 1-1, it's Lucas Danielewicz at the plate, who is 0 for 3 tonight, has been hit by a pitch. Here comes the 1-1 now from Pandoro. That one will just miss upstairs. 4-2. The 2-1 to the plate from Pandoro. This one shot down the right side, foul, and so the count will even at 2-2 now on the DH Danielewicz. The next home, this one poked out into center field, coming in is Smelko, but it'll drop in front of him. And a leadoff single, a big at bat from Lucas Danielewicz puts him on base, and it brings the tying run to the plate in Kane Ross now, with nobody out in this top of the 9th. Last night the Spuds did it, with a 2-run homer to tie it in the top of the 9th. The Pios walked off in the bottom half, but Pandoro trying to end it right here.
Kane Ross.
This one home will catch the inside corner. It's strike 1. Pandoro sets, comes home. This one swung on and missed, and he's got ahead now 0-2. Pitch, the righty comes set and comes home. This one poked out right side, ranging over is Kellen Rutz. He dives, picks it up, fires to first, and it's picked in time! Kellen Rutz makes the play. Some more stellar defense for these Pioneers. A huge out number 1 as he lays out, robs a single, and it's picked by McGee at first. What a sequence. As the Pios have out number 1, the runner will move up to second base, and that'll bring up Carson Haig. What a play for that first out, time called before the pitch can come home. But a tough situation here. One of the best closers on this Pioneer squad, Paul Pandoro, going off against the red-hot Carson Hake. First pitch. Fastball outer half, doesn't get the call. The count 1-0. Hake, the 3-run homer, his last at bat, has 4 RBIs and 2 runs in this one. And had 5 RBIs and 2 runs last night, including the game-tying 2-run home run in the top of the 9th. 1-0 to the plate. That one drops in, strike 1. The count is evened up now on the North Dakota State man. Is the 1-1 to the plate now. This one swung on and missed. And Paul Pandoro in the driver's seat, 1-2, trying to put away the most dangerous bat right now in this Canyon County Spuds lineup. Leading off of second base, Lucas Danielewicz. Hake was down in the count for a couple of his home runs. Pandoro trying to put him away right here. 1-2 pitch from the righty. Here it comes. Fastball upstairs. Hake lays off, and so the count will even at 2 apiece. Antonio Nanez at third has made some stellar plays tonight. Mazzaferro, the Golden Glove for his conference at short. Kellen Rutz just made one of the plays of the night at second. And Cade McGee at first base, another stellar defender for this Pioneer squad. One of the best defensive infield lineups that the Pios have had this year. Outfield is Brian Webb in left, Eric Smelko in center, and John Ponder in right. Time called before the 2-2 can come home. As the home plate umpire will step out. Two pitch from the righty. Pandoro comes home. This one now shot out to left field. Brian Webb underneath it. He pulls it in and has out number 2. Carson Hake, solid contact once again, but this time it will not do the job. 2 outs now, and the Spuds down to their final out here in Game 2 in what has been a great one here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. It is up to Cole Arnold as he comes up to the plate right here as the tying run. Another run out there at second base right now. Vaith is 1 for 4 today with an RBI single. First pitch home, fastball low and away, misses. It's ball 1. Last night, 804 were on hand to watch that walk-off winner. Tonight, it's much more on this gorgeous Saturday evening. 1-0 home from Pandoro. Swung on and missed. That's strike 1, and the count evens up now on the Chico State Wildcat, Cody Vaith. 6 runs, 10 hits for the Spuds, 8 runs on 6 hits for the Pios. They lead by 2, looking for the final out. Pandoro home. That one catches the inside corner. And the count will move to 1-2. Hands on their feet. They know this one's coming. Important pitch from the right-hander, Paul Pandoro, trying to put away these Spuds and take the series here in Game 2. The righty sets, comes home, 1-2. Fastball high and away. And it evens the count now at 2 apiece as the tension will break for half a second. Everybody in the stands takes a breath. And as Pandoro returns to the rubber, it builds up again. Cody Vaith in the batter's box. We'll see the 2-2. Swung on, check swing, poked foul out right side, and it will drop out of play. The count will stay at 2-2, and returning to second base is Lucas Danielewicz. Flaps will start again in this one. Paul Pandoro on the mound, stares in, gets his sign and gives a nod. Comes set, and out of the stretch brings home a 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Pandoro gets the strikeout, and the Pios win this one 8-6 at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. In another great one here in Game 2, the Pios best the Canyon County Spuds and take the series here at home. A fantastic outing today. The Pios take the victory on the backs of an 8-run bottom of the 5th inning. Paul Pandoro closes the door in the 9th and gets the save to get his team the win. What an outing here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium on this lovely Saturday night. Pios will go for the sweep tomorrow. That one's going to be at 4:35 with the stream going live at 4:20. And an unbelievable day here. The Pios take it 8-6. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Runza post-game show. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Some things have changed, some things haven't. The same great food, breakfast, lunch, or dinner is still being served at Perkins along with yummy muffins, cookies, and pies. When you're in, be sure to ask your server how to sign up for Perkins E-Club, where you can get Perkins coupons and special promotions sent to your email. You can sign up online or in your Perkins in Scottsbluff. Eat in or call in, or we will have it ready for you to pick up. Home-style cooking any way you slice it. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery, Scottsbluff.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
Whether you're beginning to look for your first home or your fourth, getting pre-qualified for a mortgage loan could make your home search more efficient and effective. Getting pre-qualified could give you the peace of mind that comes with preparation and knowing where you stand. Better yet, pre-qualification is free and comes with no obligation. Call Jennifer at Castle & Cook Mortgage at 308-220-0503 to get started today.
Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 1251. Jennifer Brianne Urdialis, loan originator, NMLS ID 1059626. This is not a commitment to make a loan. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender.
The Christmas in July sale is going on right now at Viera Wireless, and we invite you to come in and see just how big the savings are. You'll get up to $1,000 off iPhone plus other top brands. We're your trusted local source for iPhone and iPad. So bring your family, transfer your numbers, and get an extra $200 per line. Let us take care of you by making the transfer easy and free of hassle and hidden fees. For Christmas in July savings, come visit your local Viera store today.
Man, flies are annoying, aren't they? Especially when there could be 2,000 of them sitting on each cow in your herd. This can lead to stress that ultimately cuts down into your bottom line, and that's even more annoying. Using Purina Wind and Rain Mineral with fly control can help cut down the hornfly population, and it doesn't clump up so there's no waste, which means you can get less of that annoying fly buzz and more of that good buzz when people see how great your cattle look. Feed with greatness with Purina Wind, Rain, and Mineral with fly control. Learn more at Marker Ag at 718 21st Avenue in Scottsbluff, or call us at 633-1057, or like us on Facebook.
It's time now for the Runza postgame show, presented by Runza Restaurants. Runza makes a great stop before or after every game. Win or lose, Runza makes it all better. Now with the Runza postgame show, once again, Zach McKinstry.
Welcome back to the Runza postgame show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Chadron. What a game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios win it 8-6. A late comeback from the Spuds wasn't enough in the end. A 3-run homer from Carson Hake, his third of the series, third in the last 2 games. It brought them within 3. 1 run scored in the top of the 8th, but the tying run was left at the plate for the Spuds as they lost by 2 in a close one here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios won it 8-6. Let's look at the other scores going on around the league. The Casper Horseheads currently leading the Sioux Falls Sunfish top 7. It's 9-5 Casper at Mike Lansing Field. Soares Valley Saberdogs have come back and taken the lead on the Spearfish Sasquatch 12-9. at Black Hills Energy Stadium. The Hastings Sodbusters took down the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks 6-2 at Duncan Field. Fremont Moo winning 12-5 over the Pier Trappers at home. And the Badlands Big Sticks and Mining City Tommyknockers are deadlocked at 7, bottom of the 7th, at Three Legends Field in Butte, Montana. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the Taco John's Player of the Game. You're listening to Pios Baseball and the Runza Postgame Show on KNEB.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
Fender bender, hailstorm, couldn't stop on the ice in time? After everyone is safe, Scottsbluff Body and Paint should be the first call you make. There isn't a better shop in the area. Our highly skilled team is experienced at performing all auto body repair and paint jobs. Stop by anytime and speak to one of our technicians, and we'll do a full inspection to show you just how little our repair services will cost you. Our work is not complete until your car is safe and you're on the road again. Call today, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, 225-6408.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Runza Postgame Show. It's time now for our Taco John's Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. I believe it's the first time this season, but we got John Ponder up here for the postgame show. A great day today with 1 for 2 with a huge 2 RBI single, and you've been seeing the ball really well at the plate. 3 hits and 4 walks in the last 2 games. What's been the secret to success so far?
Man, I've just been praying about it recently, man, and just trusting my abilities. And, it's been working out, seeing the ball well.
Yeah, absolutely. And a huge day for you. That 2 RBI hit came with 2 outs to extend the inning, drive home 2 big runs. What was the approach at the plate that at bat?
I was just looking for a specific pitch, just being really selective. And, I found that pitch and it worked out nicely. Yeah,
and coming into this series, you had a bit of a slump going into Pier. You got your hit in Pier, and then now you've been on a roll. How you want to end out this season? What's your MO the rest of the way?
Man, just staying focused at the plate, having a good approach of staying up the middle, man, and just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, and a fun game last night. You got the walk-off win. Tonight was a close one and another fun game, putting up an 8 spot in that bottom of the 5th. How's the chemistry with the dugout? How are the boys clicking down there? And what's everything feeling like going into the final stages of the season?
Man, we're just having fun out there, We're just playing well as a team, playing really good defense, and just trying to have fun with everything we do. So it's been real fun.
Yeah, and also forgot to mention, you're getting it done with a glove out there as well. That diving catch in right field, one of the better plays we've seen this season, and the defense really clicking today as well. Yeah. We saw some diving plays from Antonio Nanez and Kellen Rutz out there. What's it like when you get that defense clicking and you get those big hits in the 5th inning, get those hits coming at the right time?
It's exciting. It's exciting when we're all working well together, just putting it all together and doing nice.
Yeah, well, thanks, JB. Congrats today on another stellar day, and good luck the rest of the series, the rest of the way this season.
Thank you, Zach.
John Ponder, everybody, the Taco John's Player of the Game. We got one more segment on the Runza postgame show. When we come back, we'll wrap things up, get you set up for tomorrow. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
I didn't think our internet really mattered for my business. We're a plumbing company. Who cares if you have to restart a router from time to time? But our security system relies on our Wi-Fi. And this morning, I realized it was a big deal. Allo's coming today. Should have had them come yesterday.
Don't let bad internet cause your business problems. Get Allo by visiting allofiber.com/business.
At Team GMC, we promise one low price, plain and simple, always. We put our very best price on all our vehicles 365 days a year. Not only can you see the prices, but so can our competition, so you know they're good. Come on in and experience the difference at Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks, just one low price, plain and simple, always. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC, we are professional grade.
Drive happy this summer with auto insurance from J.G. Elliott. Hi, I'm Lila Nash, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your auto insurance provider, you'll get a variety of options and deductibles, including car rental coverage and customized equipment coverage, so you can get on the road without the worry. If a new boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure that too. Plus, you can bundle your vehicle and home insurance to save even more. J.G. Elliott has insurance coverage for all your summer adventures. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Runza postgame show as we wrap things up here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios win 8-6. They move the win streak now to 4 and have won 6 of their last 7 on a roll here in a good outing here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Back again tomorrow for the series finale against the Canyon County Spuds. That first pitch is going to be at 4:35 on Sunday afternoon. And we'll be live on the air at 4:20, so make sure you're tuning in on YouTube or, of course, on KNEB 960 AM 100.3 FM. For everyone involved in the broadcast, thanks for listening. I'm Zach McKinstry, and we'll see you tomorrow.